that, I mean, the police was not informed. I mean, adequately informed. That's one.
No. Please.
He also balanced it up by saying,
for
look,
goodness
just
sake,
a moment.
When a criminal is coming to invade, does he inform the police?
He also.
What are you talking about? That people who are gathering food to give to people who are poor, that the government could not provide a reasonable situation for, and then you are telling me that they should be concerned about informing police that there will be trouble because they want to distribute food?
He has also said, look, that there is an order on ground for his men, to respond or not to wait until something happens or they are informed before they respond.
Let me tell you something, for goodness sake. There's a failure of intelligence, there's a failure of responsibility, and the Nigerian state is responsible for all of the deaths that have happened in Ibadan, in Anambra and Abuja. The Nigerian state could have put things in place. It had agents in place that could have prevented it. There were policemen who ought to be on surveillance in this city. We have surveillance cameras posted on this city who ought to know that there is a growing crowd there, and they ought to dispatch themselves, waiting for the Catholic Church to inform them. What kind of crass irresponsibility is that?
But let's look at, because some have commended the intentions behind these gifts away, but question their, execution as well. Of course, the police, perhaps may have to also take the blame, like you said. But again,
the Nigerian state should take the blame. The Nigerian state should be responsible for these deaths, and it should do everything possible to compensate the families and apologize to the religious bodies, apologize to the Catholic Church, apologize to all of those persons that are trying to use as scapegoats because they were trying to help in a situation of mass hunger. Should we be this hungry as a country that is this rich? Should we be this hungry that our citizens will run after Indomie and die? This is a national tragedy. I'm happy the president has called off his meetings out of respect for this huge embarrassment against this country. Look, stop this scapegoatism. Police failed. We failed. Our country has again failed these people. This is a tragedy. It's a reflection of how much our country has failed. Now, stop blaming anybody. Blame those irresponsible people who collect salaries, who don't know how to do their job, who don't know how to prevent a thing before it happens, and after it happens, we hold press conferences. For goodness sake, we owe these people not so more than compensation. We need to improve this country. This is an international embarrassment. Your people dying because they want to collect, they went to soup kitchen, and then they stampede, and then the police says they should have informed them. What kind of irresponsibility is this?
Let's look at how do we, going forward, what are the measures or perhaps framework that we need to put in place beyond informing the police and say, look, you need to be here, or beyond police taking proactive steps and say, well, we need to go to that place, there's something happening there. What are the things that we need to put in place in terms of measures, perhaps to checkmate such incidents?
No, I listened to your interview with the Commissioner of Police. When government officials are given discretion to make regulations, they foresee possibilities. In our own case, and I hate this blame game, in our own case, we do not, and again, this is a call for us to step up, we do not sit down to think and be proactive and to see what possibilities can happen, and then you make regulations. The National Civil Defense Corps, during the days of when terrorism was rife, was, tried as much as possible to give certain regulations, preventive regulations to markets, to malls, and all sort of places. Why is it that we don't have prescriptive measures on the part of the police to religious organizations, to charitable organizations, to persons? I even had the idea myself of distributing food in my own locality. So if people died, you were going to blame me? Because the idea is this, word of mouth. We are so hungry, and then there's food going out there, and so let's go there. And the way you see the crowd surging, so if they were Shiites, they were surging into FCT, you will get enough intelligence to stop them. But you didn't stop the hordes of hungry people because you don't really care about them. This government must care about them. And look, they must, and this is so utterly embarrassing. In a situation where we have a Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs that has spent billions of naira over the previous years, saying that it is carrying out social interventionist schemes to cover, to reduce poverty, and there's this poor state for ordinary noodles. People will die in the Federal Capital Territory Because, look, the church may have just simply envisaged 1,000 persons will come, and they provided for 2,000. And I know what they do. And then they make calls for people to even bring food. But did you see the people that were going there? They didn't have to be members of the church. They didn't even have to be Christians. But they simply heard that something was going on there, and they went in large crowd. So the point is this: failure on the part of inability to reasonably foresee that this will happen. And the Commissioner of Police said so much about gathering data and then analyzing data. Those were things, they were self-indicting themselves. All right.
Just before I let you go, Frank Tete, of course, we do know that the IG has expressed sadness, about...
It doesn't end there.
But also, he also has warned about unorganized, unauthorized, gathering. So, how do we...
Section 40
just to land on the question. Just to land on that question.
Guarantees the freedom to assemble. Are you getting me?
Yes.
You don't need to get permission to do good things.
But what he's saying is unorganized.
How?
Unorganized.
How do you mean organized?
Gathering and unauthorized.
They were simply overwhelmed because of the state, the high state of hunger. Now, I don't want to sound like a broken record, because the idea is that when the crowd was surging, there should have been some form of first response on the part of the police. It didn't happen. That crass negligence, national negligence on our part, makes Nigeria responsible for the death of the persons in Ibadan, in Anambra, and in Abuja. We must take responsibility for it. It is not enough to be sad. It's not enough for us to say we condemn. We console or we express condolence. No, we must stop this political correctness. If we have to be a country that wants to move from this place, and look, it may be happening to these poor people today. Who knows who it will happen to tomorrow? Well, I hope the president goes beyond canceling his events to taking responsibility. If it doesn't, we will. I believe there are many people around, human rights activists, who will hold this government to account.
Okay. A good place to leave it there. Perhaps, the police will be able to take proactive, actions and measures in place to prevent such occurrence. Thank you so much, Frank Tete, Rise analyst, for coming on the news tonight.
Public 09, Public 403. God, led by Cadet Sergeant Afolabi Abdubasit Adewale. God, provided by Nigerian Cadet Network, Ogun State Command. God, ready for your inspection, sir. Pull down, hands.
Wait. Miller. Golden Stone.
Leave the road,
Bang, boys!
Salute! Present! Hands! At the end of the inspection, sir, may I have your permission to dismiss the guard in the guard room, sir? Gentlemen, stand back. Remain the guard. Into the guard room. Dismiss.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. We apologize for coming out late. I'll be stuck in traffic for more than 3 hours in Lagos. Everywhere is literally blocked right now. But we are here already. We're just going to take the time that we have right here and see how it goes. Thank you very much, Mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all that you do. I appreciate you always. Thanks for always being there for us. I appreciate you, everyone right there. Thank you so much, Mike Akimbari, Kristen, Siakisa, I can see you as well. Shidema, Kedu, I can see you. Vitus Akwebelem, thank you very much, my people. Peggy Modi is right there. Thank you, Enterprise. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us today. Kingsley Ogera, hey, God bless you all. Good evening, good evening. Merry Christmas to every one of you, my people. Adelaja Ogumbiye, my brother, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Good evening to every one of you. Then we have more people right there. Pachai Nofe, my dear sister, thanks for joining us. Good evening to you. I appreciate you. Adewale James Babayale, thank you very much. I love Manduka. I can see you. Nena Obona, I can see you. Thank you, more people. Do your part by pressing on the like button, help us to share. I can see more people right there. Michael Abba, thanks for joining us. Tony Africa in the building. Thank you very much. Blessed Lady, thank you very much. Jamila Salah, I can see you as well. Thank you, everyone right there. Thanks for your time with us. Divine Cross in the building. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Abu Azi, thank you very much. Good evening to you. Thanks for all that you do. Mother Rita, I can see you in the building. Thank you very much for all that you do as well. Maurice, thank you very much. Good evening to you. I appreciate you very, very much. And everyone right there, in case I'm not mentioning your name, I want you to know that I appreciate everyone that is right there, even the one that is listening to us that have not commented. Just bank, you're just coming in. Thank you very much. God bless you. All right, as una can see, for there, say, Sheyi Tinubu is gradually preparing to become the next governor of Lagos State. Whether I like him, una want grumble behind the keyboard, una want grumble for una living room, una want grumble for una kitchen. Sheyi Tinubu have been positioned to be the next governor of Lagos State. As you know, when these people they decide, in most cases it comes to pass because we as citizens or Nigerians, how do I put it on? We are not serious. So to him, Sheyi Tinubu will be the next governor of Lagos State. Me, I don't have the power to stop him. You don't have the power to stop him. So 2027, we will see how it goes. You guys can already see on the social media the practices and the preparation of him emerging, or rather taking over from Sanwo-Olu, the current governor of Lagos State. And so we see some of the carry more called the give now. I don't have the power to change anything at all. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Now, God bless you now. I'm going to post out a link as I take on these articles. For those of you who want to join us today, please click on the link, join us, let's talk. Although we started late, if now one person or two persons join us, we'll just take it like that and round up. Remember, Christmas is just around the corner. We have 3 days to Christmas, if I'm not mistaken, right? Today is what? Today is 21st. Is it 3 days or 4 days? No, today's 22nd. Sorry. Today's 22nd. So we have 3 days. Okay, yes. Christmas is around the corner. So I understand everyone is busy right now, preparing, buying turkey, goat, beef, and all that. Preparation is currently going on everywhere. Yes, it's also affecting me myself. It's just that, like I told you guys before, the consistency is what I try to keep on with. As I see that, yes, every evening I have to be here. But nevertheless, we have to move on, my people. I appreciate every one of you right there. But I'd like to take the articles that I have for you guys here. As you can see right now, I'm coming from Dr. Abati's platform. Ibadan, Anambra, FCT Stampedes. You are consistently inconsistent. APC blasts Peter Obi. All Progressive Congress APC National Secretary Ajibola Bashiru has slammed the Labour Party LP presidential candidate in 2023 election, Peter Obi, over his comment on the Oyo, Anambra State and the Federal Capital Territory FCT Stampedes. Records that the tragedy struck at Islamic High School, Bashiru, Ibadan, the Oyo State capital on Wednesday during a fun fair organized by ex-wife of Oni of Ife, Naomi Shikeme. On Thursday, the Oyo State Police Command confirmed 35 persons dead, while 6 others were still in the critical condition. However, a report emerged on Friday indicating that the death toll had hit 40, while many are still hospitalized. A similar incident also happened in Anambra FCT during the sharing of Christmas palliative. Reacting via a post on X, Peter Obi described the tragic death of the children as evidence of a systematic failure in Nigeria. Obi said the fatal outcome of the event exposed the harsh realities in Nigeria, where children out of inequalities are exposed to such danger, scrambling for mere Christmas gifts. Faulting the remark, Bashiru accused Peter Obi of playing politics with the tragic incident. He wrote, Peter Obi is consistently inconsistent. I would have been disappointed if he did not try to play politics with the tragic incident. Now, my question is, how did Peter Obi play politics with this whole situation? How? People died due to hunger. How is that politics? That's a reality. I don't understand. How? How did Peter Obi play politics with this? Anyway, I would just like to move on. I have another article right here that I would like to quickly take. Guys, just bear with me. Let me put this on the screen. I'm almost there. Did I post that on a link? I guess. I don't know. Let me see. Did I? Oh God, I don't know. I better say I posted. Yeah, I'm very, very sure I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Okay. Yes, as you can see right there on the screen. Nigeria, Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar consider political measure. We've been hearing this for a while. They should tell us the party they are going to belong to. After the political parties suffered a string of defeats to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, APC, in 4 consecutive governorship elections in a year, Nigeria's main opposition figures Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi are discussing adopting a new political party. A new political party. Wow. Okay. That means they're not going to PDP or APC. Is that what they mean? I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to take on this article because I don't have time for that. But I have another article for you guys here. Doing Okukpe. Now you get this one. You have this to say. As you can see right there on the screen. Peter Obi may dump Labour Party Okukpe. Now you talk this one. A former director general of of Peter Obi Presidential Campaign Organization and SY Labour Party chieftain Doyin Okukpe says party inability to build an enduring structure after the 2023 election is responsible for the girl of defections from the party. Okube, who made the statement in an interview with the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, on Sunday, said Peter Obi may soon dump LP. Okay. A total of 6 LP lawmakers recently dumped the Labour Party on floor of the House of Representatives for the ruling of All Progressive Congress APC. Okay, during the quote, let me look for his quote. I think that will be better for me. Okay, unquote, the Labour Party was one of those common parties that existed merely for those who could not get tickets in the major parties to come and find expression. That is how we also got there. Our presence in the Labour Party then boosted the fortune of the Labour Party. But what was important and which was essentially neglected by the leadership of the Labour Party and the presidential candidate was the political structure. So those who are in the National Assembly under the Labour Party platform know that they are on their last card. He went on, he talked so many things there, but I don't have the time for that. I'll just move on. Then I have another article here. Did I say, okay, just hold on, guys. I don't know whether I get another article. I think I have another one. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, yes, I have one more. This one, Peter Obi again. I don't know if this is a bit contradictory, but I'll read it. Stampedes. Obi decries arrest of Oni's ex-wife, orders hush reforms. Former presidential candidate Peter Obi has expressed deep sorrow over the tragic incident resulting from the distribution of palliative, describing them as reflection of severe hunger and poverty plaguing the nation. In a statement on Sunday via X, Obi extended his condolences to the families, communities, and states affected by the loss of lives during and distribution of relief materials. While still in mourning, mourned over the precious lives lost due to tragic incidents stemming from the distribution of palliative, and deeply pained that such occurrences are a reflection of severe hunger and poverty currently ravaging our nation, he said. I want to make a heartfelt appeal to the government to reconsider this action. Okay, let me take this, because this is what I think is contradictory, to be honest. Obi also addressed the recent arrest of the organizers of palliative distribution program in Oyo State, which was led by the former wife of Oni of Ife. He urged the government to reconsider its action, emphasizing that acts of goodwill should not be criminalized. I want to make a heartfelt appeal to the government to reconsider this action, acts of goodwill, even when they are unintentionally result in unfortunate outcomes, should not be criminalized. The particular initiative was intended to alleviate suffering and bring relief to the people, Obi stated. He further criticized the systematic failure of governance, asserting that leaders and policymakers should be held accountable for widespread hardship facing Nigerians rather than individuals attempting to provide relief. If accountability is to be sought, it should begin with the leaders and policymakers whose cumulative actions or inactions have inflicted the widespread hardship and suffering we see today. It is the systematic failure of governance, not the effort of well-meaning individuals, that should be scrutinized, he added. This one be as a ghetto, but I have something to say about this. Yeah, Madarita, I can see you on the backstage, man. I'll bring you in shortly. Obi called for a shift in nation priorities and urged leaders to adopt policies and address the root causes of hunger and poverty. As a nation, we must collectively retrace our steps and prioritize policies and actions and uplift the lives of our people. Let us redirect our focus towards creating a system where no citizen is left desperate for necessities, he said. Obi further stressed the need to rebuild trust and prevent future tragedies, urging for urgent and inclusive reforms to address the challenges confronting the nation. To be honest, my people, if we need to be honest to ourselves, I disagree with Peter Obi on this one, 100%. I really disagree with Peter Obi on this one. To be honest, I disagree with him. You see, seeing Peter Obi contradicting himself, the same time you are criticizing the art, the same time you are trying to applaud the art. I don't know what that means. Thank you very much, Ajio. I can see right there. Thank you. You can turn off your camera if you want to. Thank you. I disagree. Peter Obi is angry because Ooni of Ife's ex-wife was arrested. I don't have anything against her. I don't know her before. But Peter Obi have lived in abroad, or rather been in abroad before. You cannot organize any kind of event like that without not meeting the local council to approve it. The question Peter Obi should have been asking, if these people that organize this huge palliative giveaway, if they reach out to the local government councils for approval. Yes, I understand. Yes, some of you might come up now by saying, there's no law in the country, there's no law. If there's no law in the country, is that enough for us to continue to behave like animals? No. Now, for Peter Obi to be saying that, no, the ex-wife of Ooni of Ife shouldn't have been arrested and all that, blah, 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 I think that is hypocritical. It's my principle. I have to say it how it is. That's my opinion. I don't know about you. Because many of you are hypocrites anyway. You like to say things so that people will praise you, that you are in the good book. I don't want to be in anybody's good book. I just want to say how I feel. This is not right. Peter Obi cannot come out. The same you criticize the same act yesterday. Today, you are not coming out to say they shouldn't arrest anybody. I don't understand. People will die. They're not human beings. I don't understand. Yes, they were trying to help. Fine. They were trying to help. But at least arresting them doesn't mean anything. They have not sentenced anybody. Arresting could be that arresting you for questioning or anything. But you writing it out in totality is what I'm against of. There's nothing wrong arresting anybody. Is anybody above the law in Nigeria? No, that's what I want to know. Is anybody above the law in Nigeria? No, my principal, I disagree with you on this one. Maybe other people might agree with you, but for me, I disagree. Yes, no matter how big you are, if you do something that is not contrary to the law, you should be arrested for questioning. They have not sentenced anybody. It's only the police that is doing their job. There's nothing wrong about that at all. Questioning. How did you plan this? What did you put in place to secure these people or whatever, blah, blah, blah? Then the person in question should answer the questions. Peter Obi cannot come out to say they shouldn't arrest anybody. I not support that one. I disagree 100%. I would like to move on. I appreciate every one of you, my people. I think that's all I have right now in terms of articles. I appreciate every one of you. Do I still have anything? No, nothing else. So I'd like us to just start talking. Mr. Odoa, I can see you as well. Thank you, sir. But meanwhile, for those of you that want to call in, this is the best time for you to call in. Please call in right now so that we can take your call on time. For those of you that want to support us, the dollar sign is just right there. Click on it, encourage what we do. I appreciate you all. I'll wait for just 5 seconds more. If nobody call in, I'll start with my panelists. Remember, it's quite late. You might call in after 10 p.m. I might not pick any call, unfortunately. Sometimes people that want to call in will be listening. They'll not start calling in from 11 or 12. No, And only 10 o'clock will they take calls reach. And it's 19 minutes past 9 now. If you want to call into the show, this is the best time. We have 2 seconds to go. Thank you very much, everyone, right there. For those of you just coming in, thank you. God bless you all. Please do your part by pressing on the like button, help us to share. In case I didn't mention your name, I want you to know that I appreciate your time with us today. Peter Obi probably going to move to another party. I'm not surprised. For me, I want him to move. The only person I want Peter Obi to the Labour Party. Me, I don't want Peter Obi to the Labour Party. If he's moving out of Labour Party, let him move out of Labour Party. Yes, to be honest, that's my concern. Maybe that might change some of us' mind in terms of 2027 agenda. We never know, but I want him to move. Let him move, and it has to be now because 2 years is still far away. Thank you, Mr. Tony Africa, for calling in, sir. Please talk to us. Good evening to you. Go ahead, sir. Talk to us.
All right, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. As I just called in to thank you for your efforts so far. Ever since I came to know about your platform, you have been fighting hard. But you don't say nothing we can do about this system. There's nothing on ground. You see now they want to put Tinubu's son there as governor, and Oshobole's son is already playing our Edo State governor in 2028. There's nothing we can also do about that. We can correct it anywhere. I just don't know. So the only thing now that I don't tire of organizing like I can also feel that many people also the only way we can do is so we don't know how we can go back home and try to repair our place. So I don't know. So I don't know. Organize whether you fit organize, whether you coordinate people together. So that, so I don't know. The only thing Oshobole's son is already the governor now in 4 years' time. They are going to kick out Dennis Idausa and Okwewolo, because like you just said that he pointed out that there's nothing we can do about it. Once they make up their mind, this mafia, this Black African mafia, they're different a little bit because we have mafias in Germany, the Red Army, they are still working. But go to Italy, the same thing. Everywhere they are, but they help their people. They rebuild it also. They are in charge of all these Mercedes, all these those Royals companies. These are owned by mafia. The Mercedes, all those, Ferrari. But our case, they don't take this money and just already put their children there. Look at this wicked. The wife is a high court or a Supreme Court judge. The daughter is already, a high court judge. They know this ODB. Obaseki now, you see the wife now, the people that for court, make it be a judge. So where are we going? So if you look at the whole situation, I think the so-called non-existent country is not worth fighting for to have a good or make a better thing out of. Obi they too desperate. Maybe go help the people. Maybe achieve their own country. Maybe we look for who will go help us for Edo State and the Yoruba State. Maybe we help us, each other. Maybe we forget about being president. Let's forget about Shoguri also because there's nothing we can do about this country. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Tony Africa. God bless you, sir.
Merry
Christmas. Celebrate, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Mother Deborah, thanks for calling in, man. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you. Good evening to you, man. Talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you.
Good evening to everyone, our viewers and commenters all over the world. Merry Christmas in advance. So let me just make a quick contribution to the broadcast. Once more, thank you, Mr. Elvis, for your good work. I just want to, my sympathy and prayers goes to the families that have lost their loved ones in this unfortunate incidents that happened all over Nigeria, in Abuja, I think in Anambra State and one other state. It's really sad. Nobody should die in such a manner. I mean, healthy-looking people just going to search for what they will eat and lose their life in that way. It's really appalling. And I really hope that this is just a reflection of the present situation of Nigeria. And that is a fact. When we were all fighting for a change in the country, that last election, so many people in Nigeria felt less concerned, and now they are seeing the repercussion of what is going on in the country. And if they refuse to do anything, I think things will only go worse. So regarding what Peter Obi said, I know you're looking at it that he contradicted himself, which I agree. When an incident like this happens, it's good for it to be investigated. You know, even here in the UK, when things happen, sometimes the reason why they investigate things is not necessarily to criminalize the person. It's because they want to understand why it happened, so that measures can be put in place to prevent such a thing from reoccurring. You see, over here, when things happen, they set up inquiry, they look into it. It's not necessarily because they want to criminalize someone, but it's because they want to understand why it happened. And so that in the future, incidents like this will not happen.
Exactly.
And if people want to do things like this, they will not know how to put things in place. So saying they should not investigate, I don't think is the right thing. Even if somebody does not go to jail, so I know that it wasn't like an intentional thing. There are areas that they can improve next time.
Exactly.
And if there are areas that probably they had shortcomings, I think that it's important that those areas are pointed out. And this is because to prevent a future occurrence from happening. So Peter Obi should understand that the reason why they investigate issues is not necessarily because somebody wants to be criminalized. Sometimes it's a way of improving and preventing such things from happening. So that's what I wanted to add. But it's really sad, and I really I hope that this is a reflection of the Tinubu administration. And I really hope a lot of Nigerians will begin to wake up from their sleep and understand that if we don't do anything, nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change if Nigerians think miracle will just happen and something will change. It's obviously not going to change until they decide to do something. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, Madam Deborah.
I appreciate your hard work.
I appreciate you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. I saw a comment from someone I respect so much, who's Enterprise. Enterprise said, you said, I saw your comment just now. Okay, I'll put it on the screen. You said, Mr. Najawash, Obi is right for saying they should not arrest the woman because where was the police when she was organizing the giveaway? Where the police who were supposed to protect lives and properties? No, sir, I disagree with you. If the police was not organized, was not informed, there's no way the police will be aware of what is happening. You can be doing something in your backyard now, and you did not tell the police. How do you want the police to be aware? Police cannot be aware of everything. Yes, we live in a society where neighbors, we don't cooperate like the Westerners. If you was to be in abroad, there's so much crowd. You see the white people, they will call police by themselves to say, something is happening in my community, I don't understand. But in Nigeria, they don't do that one. And I've talked about that so many times. Somebody go buy person for Nigeria because they buy bag of rice for you. They will pretend and protect that person. It's only in Nigeria things like that happen. So don't.
Mr. Najawash, why are they not doing it in Nigeria? Why are they not doing it in Nigeria? Can you answer us?
Why are they not doing what, sir? I don't understand your question.
Sir, if you were to be Western world, someone will call police. Why are people not calling police in Nigeria? Were they not calling police before in Nigeria when things happen? Were they not calling police? When police will now still go and tell the person, this is the person who come and tell us to do, who will not tell police anything?
Yes, I know. But at the end of the day, if you are blaming the police or blaming the government, which I'm part of, but still, you need to blame the people as well. Nigerians, the citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, they are more satanic, probably more than the government. I'm telling you, sir, they are more satanic. Now only Nigeria will see somebody knows that this person buy people for a living. They're not going to tell anybody because maybe that person is the one paying his rent. He can never tell anybody, or paying his child's school fees. I understand what I'm saying. But let me come back to the comment on the screen. Enterprise, you said Peter Obi is right. He's not right. Let's say it how it is. Peter Obi cannot be in everybody's good book. He's not right on this. On this particular one, we should be able to. When will you or us disagree with the person that we love so much? If I should use the word love, this is wrong now. Police arrest somebody for questioning. Peter Obi says they shouldn't have arrested the person. Yesterday, you came out to lambast on the government, or rather lambasted on the government that they are the cause of the hunger in the land. Yes, fine. I engaged in giveaway yesterday. We are doing another one on Tuesday, which is day to Christmas. God forbid something like this happened. I don't mind being arrested for questioning. Let it be my responsibility to speak that my intention was not to hurt anybody. My intention was to help, to take people out of hunger. But saying that they shouldn't arrest anybody, as it just happened, the organizer should be in their air condition at home. No need at all. That is wrong, for Christ's sake. Maybe they tell ourselves the truth. It is wrong. What is wrong is wrong. People telling me that Peter Obi will always be right. Is it Jesus Christ? The problem where I get with you be this. Is Peter Obi Jesus Christ? Must he be right all the time? Meanwhile, they here, so you like me so much. Do you expect me to be right all the time? No, is it possible? I don't understand though. If now Tinubu will talk, just now say Tinubu was wrong or this, everybody go jump out. Yes, now bad person, now this. Yes, we know it's bad, but let's say things how it is. Thank you, love. God is my strength. Good evening, man. Thank you very much. Please talk to us. Good evening. Abby. Thank you, man.
Very nice. Good evening to everyone on the panel comment section. Mommy Diaspora, they greet please, I greet everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year in advance, the best season of the year. It's time to give, it's time to show love. We pray, we thank God that 2025 we are still going to be here. Amen. I'm so full of joy in my heart, and I like to extend joy. I'm happy. Yeah, that was what you were just saying. For me, I think I go totally against Obi with that word. It is wrong. No, even in the UK, if there's incident, they have to be an investigation.
Exactly now.
Yes, the people wants to do good. We understand, we know, but they need to know what happened. Why did this thing happen? How they can do it next time? But we say one thing again. You see why we look at it in a way that we don't know what happened in all these places, these three places, and we in my heart I sympathize with parents of those who have lost. I saw the way in Anambra. Oh my God! Even looking at the people that were down, that were bound the ground, they don't look hungry. So for me, my own heart, I don't know how all the parents or the family of these people will be feeling at this time. And again, I'm saying to myself, and I'm praying for them that God, please comfort these people in this time of the year. People losing someone because of food. And again, if you look at it, this blame, a part of the blame should fall on Mr. President. Part of the blame should fall on him. Yes, we know that these people want to do good. And the system of Nigeria, the way when they see food, the way they run after food, is also a part to blame. And where are they going to see the police to use? They can't see police because police is following the big men. So where are they going to see police to use? So that is the problem we are having in Nigeria. They say you go to police station in Nigeria, you only see 2 police there. All of them, they carry bag, they follow on that. So we go there, say they don't go even to control crowd. Even police side go reach there, you go come on uniform, begin look like go take carry food too. Our country get power, our country need help. Our country need help. Yes, these people they've done it. We cannot just say, oh, because there is only a few years. I know I talked to her. So I won't say because of that they couldn't arrest her. No. They should arrest her, ask her how she organize it, how she plan for it. It is very important. Because if they say they won't arrest anybody, people will continue to do this kind of mistake. So what they should do is to know. And for me, I'll prefer not to even do all those things. I'll just give money to do other things instead of calling people to come and take bread. The other time they were throwing bread. What's his name? Tulubu boy was throwing bread on people, and people were rushing to collect bread, so we were stepping on themselves. So all those things, Tulubu started it with Gary that they put Tulubu face on it. They started it and they showed it to Nigeria. So people are crying everywhere now, and Tulubu is there with his wife saying that they're sorry. They started it. So every plane should be on his feet. It should look for us. He's going to make a change so that Nigeria will not be running after bag of rice.
Thank you.
My brother, thank you.
Thank you very much, man. God bless you. Merry Christmas to you, man. Thank you. Yesterday, when we did the giveaway, I and some of my colleagues, friends, now random act now we do. People on the bus stop, people in the market. I didn't come down from my car. We just, throw it, open the window, give bag of rice, and throw what we're doing. That's what we did yesterday. It means that there is no way, and as we finish giving to that particular person, we zoom off. You understand? So if I have the money to call on thousands of people like these people did, which is a good thing, I will do the same. Maybe I for even be victim, or rather, be guilty of what happens now. Who knows? Because obviously, someone like me for not go meet council, let's be honest. I for not go meet council because, yes, we understand how it works in our country. But at the end of the day, we all are learning now. Next time, if I have the money to do, to touch lots of people's lives, now this time I'll go to the station, go meet council, and get a permit to do this. But beforehand, I for not go. So there's nothing wrong police arresting anybody now for questioning. There's nothing wrong. Because the former owner of Ife wife, our principal just want to make name from there or waiting. Let's be honest. Seeking with the arrest. So Peter Obi never talk about him now. You don't talk about him. Yes, Peter Obi talk about the referral to me because na figure. The former wife of the owner of Ife na figure. But the seeking where he sought Tinubu and Lagos State Governor, what do we again? I don't forget. What do we Lagos State Governor name again? God. You see, I don't forget the name.
Sanwo-Olu.
Thank you, sir. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. He's been arrested for the past 2 days. Since yesterday, everybody is talking. Peter, we never make comment about him because he's not an important person, right? Come on now. I beg. I know say this, my submission not go offend so many of you now, but let's be honest to ourselves. I've told you guys before, if you hate me today because of my honesty, I may not send you. I know just send you. Hate me from your living room, from your kitchen, and it's your cup of tea. Between you and God, if you are hating me for the genuinity of how life's supposed to be. You complained yesterday. Today, now you say me they not arrest only of Ife. You to start from now.
With full reason.
Only of former wife. You said what, sir?
With full reason.
Which reason?
If the government were competent enough, will people be rushing for us?
That's what we are saying. Did they do it the proper way?
Which way the government set down that is proper way that people will have followed.
Even though government did not
the government
down, let us do government.
That is how it comes.
Please hold on. Let me ask you a question, please. I don't like going on this kind of argumentative way. Even though government did not set any way down, if you visit Nigeria today, will you be drinking any sea on your steering driving? Will you answer that question? For example,
the people that drink do it, not me. I don't drink.
If you are not answering this, I'll just please. Yeah, then we
no. The person that if I'm a drunkard, will
you drink any sea?
I don't drink. I don't drink.
I don't know if you drink. I'm asking you. Let's assume you drink. Will you be drinking any sea, holding it on your steering and be driving at the same time? Let's assume government did not put anything in place. Will you?
People do it. Those that drink do it.
They don't.
Me, I'm not drinking. So if I'm drinking, if I'm a drink,
please, I have to mute you, please. Don't interject my submission. If you are being hypocritical with your submission, I don't like that. Please. I like honest people to speak. Don't speak because you want to be in everybody's good book. I don't want that. I'm not interested. Don't want to be on my good book here. Let's say it how it is. Because government did not put something in place, is there enough for us to justify doing the wrong thing in Nigeria? What is wrong is wrong. I just said it just now. Even me, myself, I would have also be a victim by doing it the wrong way. Because obviously, if I was having the money, the same money that only of his former wife or whoever that engaged in this kind gesture, I would have done the same thing without not informing the police or council. But is that enough for them not to arrest me for questioning? I think they worry us for Nigeria, for Christ's sake. Are we going to sit down here all the time insulting and blaming the government when we ourselves, we cannot even recognize the right thing to do? People buy right now. Parents are in pains. Families are in pains. We are here justifying rubbish. I've said it before that the biggest problem we have in Nigeria is the citizens. Because we will know what is right. We'll be dancing around for people to clap for you. I don't send anybody to clap for me. Let's say it how it is. Peter Obi is wrong on this. To question the government for arresting the organizers. Why not? Have they prosecuted them? It's only persecution. They have not prosecuted anybody. Arresting people is for questioning. Even in the UK, you can be caught for questioning and you'll be detained while the question continues. Yes. I've seen people being arrested in the UK for more than 1 week while the investigation continues. After all that, they let them go home. What are we talking about? Every little thing, no. I don't understand you guys. We are not going anywhere. Because if maybe this topic now just start from saying now Tinubu is evil, Atiku is evil, you'll say, and everybody will have to say, Naija was, God go bless you. God go bless you. Hypocrites. Many of you are hypocrites. Many of you are hypocrites. If you are part of the people who say they give me super chat before and you find yourself in this category, if you don't want to give again, don't worry. You are hypocrites. Many of you are fake, very fake. We can't have a better Nigeria if we cannot stand for what is right. Abuna don't know the meaning of what is right. How come if you involve your papa, your mama, then what is right will now be bypassed? What is wrong? Are we criticizing our principal here? He's wrong by saying that these people should not be arrested. They should be arrested for questioning. Police not good, police not good. Yes, I agree. Must we blame them for everything? What about the citizens? Not be here. We played video last week where somebody they slap, if not police officer or whatever, the road safety people. It was the lady was slapping the man continuously. Is that right? What is wrong is wrong. No matter tired person for this Nigeria, to be honest, though. If person talk now, yes. Who they carry hate for their head will carry hate for their head. Unfortunately, you can't change me. Nobody can change me. This is my submission. You are entitled to your own submission, but don't jump it inside my own submission. Just give your submission and say it anyhow you like. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you, my people. I'd like us to move on with the panel. Rita, thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate you. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Elvis. Sometimes when you're very passionate like this, anyone can hear, the pain, behind your voice. Sorry for my manners. My lovely mommy diaspora, I love you very much. She said, look, babe, mommy. Mr. Elvis, thank you very much for sacrificing to even come out today. And I greet everybody in the panel and everybody in the comment section as well. Okay. I'm just going to be very short here, Mr. Elvis, because I'll be stepping out to volunteer very soon, but I just needed to come out and speak. I'm going to start with doing okupe. Anything that comes out of doing okupe, I don't think anybody should take it serious. The game that doing okupe is playing is what I call poking. He's poking. He's poking Peter Obi. He's poking the Labour Party. And he's doing it deliberately because he wants people to have two minds against Peter Obi. There's going to be this kind of separation of, okay, should I be with Peter Obi if Peter Obi wants to come to PDP? Or should I stick with Peter Obi if he wants to remain in the Labour Party? Or will I still be with Peter Obi if he goes to another party, or perhaps they create another party? So what he's doing is poking, typical Nigerian political style. They poke each other, they try to discredit somebody, discredit the party, destabilize the supporters. That's just what he's doing. And all those things he was saying was kind of mocking Labour Party. And, I won't blame the likes of Okupe because I'm trying to use very nice words. This channel is very restrictive because someone like Abure and his other minions have succeeded in being sellouts. Yes, I would call them sellouts. And they enjoyed the proceeds of what Peter Obi made the Labour Party to be. They enjoyed some sort of, and when I mean they, particularly talking about Abure, he enjoyed the proceeds from being close to Peter Obi. He enjoyed the respect that people gave him for being close to Peter Obi. Perhaps I would say he even enjoyed the financial gain too. I mean, being a political party's chairman. So that's why I could say I blame him, because they say when the head is rotting, definitely every part of the body will start shutting down. And the head that is rotting in the Labour Party is Abure. And other organs of the parties, it seemingly looks like it's decimating, or it's rotting, decaying slowly. Whatever decision Peter Obi makes, it's his prerogative, and I would respect that. Peter Obi, as a human being, as a person, as a political figure now, is somebody that I respect, and is somebody that a lot of people look up to. Whatever party he decides to join eventually, I think it's everybody's prerogative as well to say, you know what, I'm going to follow this man because I think he has something to bring to the table. However, many of us will make our choices based on what is around him. Because if the people who destroy this country are still around him, they're not going to change. Like Black Panther used to say, Nigerian politicians would never change. I'm just going to stop there, because doing Okupe is not really what me speaking about. The next part is I was watching Sheyi Tinubu being praised and saluted upon. I don't know. Do you know where my mind went to? I don't know if you guys watched this movie, Idi Amin, The Fall of Idi Amin. When he appointed his, how old was that boy? Was he 9 or 5 years old? As a major general or something? And then all the men saluted the little boy. That's exactly what I was just reflecting on. I can't even use the word banana republic. There's no adjective right now to see the mockery of our nation. If I'm using the word nation, is painful to use, but I'm just trying to be very nice by saying nation, because we're not a nation. That's the truth. So I'm just gonna. It's I don't know. It's just too much. And then going on, the last part I want to talk about is the people who passed on. May their souls rest in peace. The first time we talked about this in this channel, about the people the children that passed on, over 30 of them, and adults, I said it's going to happen again. It didn't even take up to 1 week. It happened again and again and again. The organizers of the one that happened in Abuja and the one that happened at Okija in Anambra State, didn't they see what happened in Ibadan? Didn't they hear? Didn't they learn from that? I can tell you for a fact now, it's going to happen again. Because this is Nigeria. Yes. The earlier, the better we come to the reality and the gravity of how the psyche of the nation is messed up. I'm not even going to even talk about the physical framework of the nation. The psyche of the people is messed up. So that's why incidents like this will happen again. It would happen again. And then we'll have to deal with the blame game. Who to blame, who not to blame. And I don't know, the fact that I am not a Yoruba person, but the fact that, every time that they want to, reflecting on the Ibadan issue now, every time that they want to announce the person that was organizing, they always want to say, attach the Ooni of Ife's wife, former wife, the Ooni of Ife. Come on, she's Prophetess Naomi. That's her name. Because when you not put the Ooni of Ife, I don't know if it's a deliberate thing for the media, because I respect traditional institutions. That's why I'm saying this. I don't know if it's a deliberate thing, or it's just for people to recognize who this person is. But she was somebody in her whole right before she became, the wife of the Ooni of Ife. But when they keep saying that, to me, I don't know. I just feel like they're kind of making it so important and making the Ooni of Ife as a title mingled with this kind of mess. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, I don't know, some people might find it offensive, but I don't believe I'm being offensive, and if I am, I'm apologizing ahead of time. But they should just state her name, because when she's going to sign, when she was arrested, she would sign her name. She's not going to say former wife of Ooni of Ife. She's not going to say that. She's going to put her name. So I think, I don't know, that's the Nigerian media. You just want to sensationalize anything. You just want to attach the name so that people can read their papers or something. But, it's a very, very sad time. And last time I said a lot of people are in pain. A lot of people are in pain. A lot of people have lost mothers, fathers, and children. And this is supposed to be a celebratory season. And many people are not celebrating. Many people are not celebrating. I believe that when they arrest somebody, arresting somebody doesn't mean that you've done something bad. The term arrest is like, the security forces, they don't say they go and kidnap. They don't, instead of using the word kidnap or going to grab you, they just use a very, respectable word to say arrest. It can arrest you for questioning. They can arrest you, because there's an investigation going on. It doesn't mean that you are guilty. Arresting you doesn't mean that you are guilty. But in this magnitude of this kind of, the magnitude of this kind of loss, it's so painful that you cannot take away the fact that everybody involved, whether they had good intentions or not, everybody has to be in the same box. Yes, everybody has to be in the same box for questioning. Just like what is it, Mr. Tete? I was listening to what that man said. It's a failure of the government. If you really want to look down, I mean, we have food banks. Many of you, wherever you live in the world, I don't know what they call it, but they call it food banks here. They have the Salvation Army, and then there's a process to when people go there. But in our nation, see, we always like to mingle the way white people do their things. Or let me not use the white people, the West, the way they do their things. We think we want to mirror it and do it exactly. Our people are different. Our situation is different. The starvation is different. The economics is different. The mentality is different. So therefore, if you're organizing anything at all, and it's free, you don't organize it the way Oyibo man or the West organize, such a crowd. You don't do that. There are ways in which you do that. To me, if you're giving arms to anybody, for me, I don't feel there's any need for announcing. That's my own personal opinion. You announce yourself is like you're trying to create attention that, okay, you are so good and you're so nice and you're magnificent philanthropist. There's a way you do things. There's a way you organize people. The certain people that you know that they are needy because of the environment. Because of the environment. And another thing, if you are trying to do something as somebody who is influential, you have to be very careful of what you attach your name to. If anybody wants to do anything that is a sort of like a philanthropic work, Mr. Naja was, for example, Mr. Elvis is a popular person. He's a celebrity on his own right. He's an influencer. He won't just put his name to any organization. No, you want to see, okay, what are you about? What is the logistics? Because if anything happen, your name is going to be added. Even if you're a third party, your name is going to be added. So this is a lesson for anybody who is doing some sort of philanthropist work. Please take it serious when you are planning something for the public, especially when it's free, especially in a hungry country like Nigeria. With the way things are now, you cannot do things normal. You can't do things normal because people are hungry. And when somebody is hungry, anything can happen. So I just want to say, God bless everybody. Mr. Elvis, thank you for the sacrifices that you're making every day, coming here, even with this season, people out their families and doing stuff and for the community and, everywhere, but you still find time to come here. And even everybody who comes here, Mommy Diaspora, you see, that's why I'm the only one that loves you, because the sacrifice to come here every day, that's a lot. Mr. Elvis.
And I will tell you that you be the only one that love her.
I'm the only one. Who doesn't like it? That's not my problem. If you don't like it, it's not my problem. But I have to say it. I'm the only one that loves her.
You are very selfish.
I agree. When it comes to loving Mommy Diaspora, I'm selfish. I agree totally. Hands down, I'm agreeing. I'm not denying or even going to argue with you about that. I'm selfish with love that I have for Mommy Diaspora. Who doesn't like it? Well, that's not my problem. I have better things to think about. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
Irish finance here with you, they talk so.
Two of us will put one leg in one trouser now. But mommy knows now. I'm the only one that loves her more than anybody, including you, Mr. Elvis. So anyway, thank you once again. And hopefully by the special grace of the Almighty God, we'll meet again tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to be on, but I may step out because I have things to do. And God bless you all. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you very much, Madam Rita. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thanks for your submission. All right. I'd like us to move on. I saw most of your comments right there on the comment section. Yes, especially from my brother, Enterprise. Thank you very much for your understanding. Yes, you are not just the only die-hard fan for Peter Obi. Till tomorrow, that's the only man that I know. Yes, till tomorrow that I believed on. But let's assume Peter Obi was the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria today. Will you guys stop me from criticizing him? That's a question we should be asking ourselves. Why not? Even though, let's assume Peter Obi is not even the president. Let's assume he was my father. Are you telling me that I cannot criticize my father for doing the wrong thing? This doesn't have anything to do with hatred or anything. Why be say whenever we say we disagree with our principal is a problem? No, it shouldn't be a problem. Even Peter Obi would not see it as a problem. Now only us, they fight ourselves. That woman that came to Arise the other time to say that Peter Obi are falling from top to bottom, and she criticized Peter Obi from head to toe. Peter Obi went all the way to look for that woman and visited her in her home. But many of you were insulting this woman every day. This is wrong. When are we going to change? Peter Obi is willing to take any kind of criticism. The man don't mind because he wants to learn from every angle. Peter Obi wants to make everybody happy at the same time. The same time you are trying to make everybody happy, you are making mistakes. And I have that kind of trace as well. I want to make everybody happy at the same time. In most cases, I'm making mistakes. We can't please everybody at the same time. On this one, I disagree, and I can't change that. You should allow anybody to be arrested. If not because this happened now, me myself, I would have made the same mistake. How will I know that this is wrong by putting more than 1,000 people together to come and get palliative? As it happens, so a lot of people don't learn. Say, I don't know, I don't go try them again, I don't try them again. I don't go try make I engage on this next time. That's the only way we can give awareness to people. All this make we close and will not talk. A lot of people will not know what is wrong or what they cannot be able to differentiate the wrongs from the good, from what is right. See the way my brother Enterprise take comment. He commented well that even though Peter Obi is doing anything wrong today, he will still criticize him, but he's a die-hard fan of Peter Obi. That's how it should be. Just take Peter Obi as your father. You say, "Now my papa." Will somebody tell you how to love your father? I will still criticize my father, and I will still love my dad at the same time. You don't know. I work against my father's party, supporting Peter Obi. You just say my papa just sit down for corner and they laugh, they smile. No, so we passed 1 or 2 battles behind the closed door. But I love my father till tomorrow. So come on, guys. It doesn't mean anything. You say you disagree. Disagreement is just a normal thing. On the panel, we disagree. At the talk yesterday, Mr. Oduwa say he disagree with me. Me say I disagree with Mr. Oduwa. Does it mean we will not eat together tomorrow? It's a normal thing. Hey, wahala. If it will become president, many of them are not going to like me because me, the way I will take criticism, follow Peter, except everything all they want. There's no way government can do everything for you. You want to say some policy that Peter Obi will create tomorrow if he's the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, it will affect you or your business. Are you not aware of that? Yes, now. Automatically, you'll start with the hate time. Oh, it is like you all call me. Everybody that was obedient, that supported everybody, you all happy for the whole 8 years. No, they are poor like that. Government doesn't work like that. It go create just one policy. It go affect you. Or if you don't create them, the minister go create them. They go create and it go affect you. They call on Peter Obi. People will still come here to say, why are you calling on Peter Obi? Not be the minister do the work. You don't know, so government in the work. It doesn't matter if your papa there as president today, he go create policy that will affect you. Except you guys want to embrace nepotism and favoritism. If you want to be sincere, it will definitely affect you. Okay, the only way you say Mr. Najawash is a nice man, 100% I agree with it. It doesn't work like that. I'm not hypocritical. Please, I beg. Not change me to what I not be. I talk and say this our obedience of a thing. This is why they eat each other so God. Who will they eat each other raw? It be as it gets. It be as it gets. Let me call on the next person to talk to us. We have Ajio Deborah on the panel for some reason. Ajio Deborah, you came on your own today. I'd like you to talk to us. How are you doing? I'd like you to talk to us. This is why we smile. So what did they happen? What did they happen? Talk to us. Unmute yourself.
Good evening. Good evening.
Okay, we can hear you now. Good evening to you. How are you doing, my sister?
I'm fine, sir. I'm very okay.
This one that you joined the panel today. What did they happen? Talk to us.
All right. I greet everybody. The thing is, we all tend to blame Peter Obi. Peter Obi is not God. He can make mistakes. He's just a human being like us. Let's not keep pointing finger on him. If he talk, we complain. If he doesn't, we still complain. What do we really want? It's funny, but he can actually make mistakes. It's normal. Everybody does that. But the problem is we Nigerians, we lack this orderliness in us. When you're being invited for something like this, you should know deep down your heart that things will happen. We've been hearing about it in different occasions. That's why Any kind of giveaway of such, I tell my loved one, don't go there. Because after leaving, you see, some people fought, some people break their leg. This one, some people lost their lives. So let's be orderly and our mentality should change about a lot of things that is happening in Nigeria. That's what I want to see. And again, I want to thank you guys so much. Part of my surgery has been done. One of the leg has been done successfully. I was filled with fear, but the love from this house, the encouragement, the prayers kept me strong. So all I need right now is more prayers. That's I'll be going for the second leg. It will be done successfully. Bless you all. My prayers is always that God will continue blessing you. You can see I'm resting on my bed. So I wish everybody.
Ajil Deborah, are you in the hospital right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got a video from my wonderful people that that we assigned from this platform. They sent me a video of yours, but I'm not sure if I can play this video where you were on the bed. They were pushing you in the hospital. Do you want me to play that video?
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, give me the permission to do so because I saw this video. That was your first surgery, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, okay. I would like to play this video for people before you continue your talk because I was very, very proud seeing you and how they treated you on that particular, on that particular day. So let me put this on the screen. 1 minute, guys. You guys can watch our sister here. That was the first surgery that she embarked on. I would like to quickly put this. Okay, there you go.
No, my sister, you're strong, true. See ya. Finally.
Angela, why are you hurrying? See, okay. The address are well. Make sure that the video that faster.
Daddy went down. Let me call him. Well, yes.
Let's go. I discharge you now. No, I discharge you now.
So thank you.
What inside this video? Well, like
let me stand like this. Yeah. Don't be smarty. My sister is out. Oh, God will take. Don't worry, chicken is not a problem. For us to see the... Yes, let me go front. She's out. So she did not even stay up to an hour.
Since then?
I'm telling you. She's out too.
All right, my people, that is it right there. This is wonderful, to be honest. This is one of the reason why somebody came into the panel yesterday insulting me that we raise money and all that blah blah blah. But you can see now that can't you see the smile on her face? That is what you're supposed to be engaging on if you can. May God bless every one of you that donated to this cause. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you all. Jay Deborah, do you have one or two things to say before we let you go?
Well, just saying thank you, and I wish everybody a happy Christmas and a prosperous new year. Love you all.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes,
God
sir.
bless you. Have a blessed evening. Okay. Have some rest. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Yes, my people, I appreciate every one of you. Yes, somebody came here insulting us yesterday that we are begging people to donate money, or rather begging for money and all that, blah blah blah. But you can see now, look at the woman that almost lost. She almost gave up hope for life. But my wonderful Nigeria Watch family brought her back to life again by giving her hope. God used them to bring her back to life. You know, so that's what we should be standing for. Stand for what is right at all times. Okay? No matter the amount what you get for account today, if you cannot use to impart people's lives, then what's the need of you having the money? I appreciate every one of you, my people, and God bless you now. Thank you so much. I'd like to quickly hear from Mr. Odoa. Mr. Odoa, thank you very much, sir, for your time. I see say you log out just now. Please, I bet you, sir. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Naja. It was network that just cut me off. I don't really know. Good evening, Mr. Naja Wash. Good evening, everybody in the panel, all the commenters, listeners, and the viewers. Waya selugbo. Iye no risi. Kada o. Obe nega abupo. Obe mipo. Selugbe. Gbe mave diawo. Ruese kakabo. Senu yewe ni no me oye segiwa. Thank you. We are grateful. Well, as the topic of the Ibadan and the Anambra FCT rampage, I don't really, it was because through this discussion I'm hearing, and I don't know when it happened or how it happened. When Peter Obi say why they arrest or why they not arrest, because we know in Nigeria arrest, when they set investigation or to interview, it is not something to criminalize, but the police are criminalizing such things. So when you criminalize people by doing good or their good intentions, then what will you expect people to do? They have to condemn such arrests. Because I've heard that someone said, do they do it in the right form? Do they consult the local council or the local government chairman or something like that? The thing is, we know how to say this person did not do this thing this way. This person did not do it this way. They go to the government. Who are the governments that the person will go to? Now, I live in Libya. I do say it here. Libya was a place that I found that you will use 10 dinar to buy a vehicle the day that Gaddafi celebrate his birthday. 10 dinar. 10 dinar that time was like 10,000 naira, because it now was $1. Then why 10 dinar is $10? So that $10 should be like 10,000 naira in Nigeria. So whenever he do it, they will buy with 10 dinar. Now, that is to tell you that the country is sufficient with what they have. That is why person can give out a vehicle, brand new Hilos, with 10 dinar. Now, and why the country that do the Hilos, you cannot even buy with 10 dinar. That is with $10. That shows that the people who know their responsibility, that who know that I promise to come and serve my people, or my people choose me because they know that I can serve them, because it's a work that you are being employed. You are not the owner of the office. That is why once your years expire, you leave the office. Now, may the souls of those who pass away because of this, what they call palliative, may their souls start disturbing those who rig election in 2023. May it disturb the INEC and the judiciary who saw truth and turned it to be lie. May their souls start disturbing them, because if the government are doing the right thing, nobody, I repeat, nobody will go for food. Because that is why I always said, the Edo people sold their land, cause hungering for themselves. In the name of development, anybody that is selling land, saying they are developing, cause hungering to themselves. That is why when they say Igbo doesn't sell land, I said, Igbo, don't sell your land. Because time will come, that is where people will come and be looking for food to eat. For those who use ignorance to sell their future, to sell their food and sell their children's future, will be hungry to look for a place they will eat from. So now, the government that came in when the land was bad, when people could no longer go to farm, where nothing, said it's my turn. The government, the only campaign where I can vow campaign, say what did Nigeria need? And recruit. Then what are you going to give them? Corn, cassava, ewa. Say we will start manufacturing our food. I believe the corn, ewa, gari, cassava that he promised last year, if really he make it possible, nobody will be going for a rampage of rice because they hear free food. It is because people can no longer have anything to eat. When the Edo said, that is what happened. Whenever things like that happen, this is what goes along with it. So for those one who did it, whether their intention good or their intention was bad, it is because the people who will have lived then could not lead well. Even the police that they said, why do they not call? In Nigeria, the police are even the worst people to open. That is where in Europe or in this Italy here, before anything, people will come out and call police. Mr. Nigeria was saying in Nigeria, we are the citizens, we are wicked. Yes, the police is still a citizen of Nigeria. The so president, court, whatever, they are all citizens of Nigeria. If they are not wicked in their positions, then the followers will have not be wicked in the way they follow them. Because Moses were the one that led the Israelites. He was the one telling the Israelites what to do. Not the Israelites were telling Moses what to do. Pastors today, they have aeroplane, have whatever they, if those money they are using to do those things, if they are building companies, the money that Tinubu used to go and renew houses and renew the office for his wife, if they use it to make farms, make food everywhere, in all local government, in all states, nobody will go for food. Because when you have it in your house, what will you rush you to go to another place that because it's free? When you have a surplus in your house that you are looking for where to bring out your own, or who you will give your own to. People are saying that the church will be the food bank. Which church? Is church forbidden to make those money that people donate to give the people food? The reason that they were donating money for church is for the rich to help the poor. But the one we have in Nigeria is for the pastors to help his own family, his own children, his wife, and for those who feel that they are subject to him, that they really know how to worship him. Finished. So they collect the money and make the people poor also. So may those who voted for APC and for those who read the election that Nigeria voted for, may the source of all these people start disturbing them. So that is what I can say. So Peter Obi said, condemn it. Yes, because those people do it, maybe was not good. But the reason is still condemning the arrest because he know that if the government, we are doing what is good, those people will have not bring out those food that now cause this rampage of this loss of lives. So that is what I have to say for those things. And the other day I saw, because people that always talk of Labour Party, the other day I saw El-Rufai son said that the budget of those cars, computer, that doesn't expire. But I was expecting those who vote for APC, who vote for Labour Party, and who are saying Labour Party, that the so-called their elite of Labour Party to support that boy. None of them. We did not hear any of them. And I did not even see any of these supporters hiding of Labour Party to ask those people. The recurrency that this El-Rufai son talk about, were you people not dead? Why did you people not support him? If really you are genuine. Because the Labour Party, those people who really came through the Labour Party, it is because they were not opportune in APC and PDP. So that was why all of them rushed in through join the moving tree, according to what they will say, join the moving tree, join the moving tree. They all run through the moving tree. Now they have got to what they want. So they now go back to the party, which they know that, okay, tomorrow it can bring power for them. But well, we hope that 4 years expire in their time, then for them to know that everything might not be with the way they depend on APC and this thing ring election, they will tell you go to court. It is because things has never had. That is why they will tell you go to court, and court will come out and be making a nonsense judgment. Let the team has, if the fear will let any INEC tell people to go to court, and if court himself will not be running for their life to come and turn election upside down, well, but their souls rest in the INEC people said. Thank you. God bless you. Happy Christmas, Mr. Nyawe. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Dua, thank you very much, sir. Your submission is very, very understood. Thank you. And yeah, on the platform, we are learning every day. We are seeing things in a different dimension. That's why we all are here. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Amashola, thank you very much, my brother, for joining us today. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for joining us. Please give us your submission.
Merry Christmas, Nigeria Watch. I greet members of the panel. Mom Diaspora, I greet you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And thanks on always being there. I will start with this issue of Nigerians being hungry and any opportunity of free food, they go there. It's a normal thing that happens about this time every year. But APC crisis has made it so worse that everybody is now begging. Somebody does not mean to go and even collect food, is going to collect food. The Nigerian police, of course, if you talk, is to arrest. They are jobless people, they're not doing anything. When you say you are going to give somebody food, it's not today. I know that people dish out rice, granite, oil every year about this time. And people go there and take it. But the level of hunger is so high that everybody cannot bear the hunger again. And any opportunity you get to have anywhere to get food, you're rushed to. And Nigerian police, you tell me you do not know. In this UK, if 3 or 4 people gather one in a place and there's noise, before you know, the police is there. Nigerian police, you are not doing your work. That's why we have this rubbish that's happening. You are blaming people. Peter Obi, they are complaining about Peter Obi. He's a human being. He's a human being. The president that stole the mandate is there. What has he done? If he has done his job, we will be going to rushing for food. We will be rushing for food. If insecurity has been corrected, won't we have food in the market? Won't food be cheap? With everybody, everybody will be dashing food out. Not everybody, one person dashing that has the money, that have money to give out rice. I should come and announce the police first. And then when I get to the police to come and protect the place, they be the ones siphoning the rice too. As if you don't know them. Nigeria is in a mess. It's in a mess. And let us say the truth. Everywhere Peter Obi goes, you say Peter Obi. Is he the president? You should stop talking about that man. Leave the man alone. Nigerians, leave Peter Obi alone. Are you better than him? If you are good, share food too. The man is an Igbo man. Your Yoruba brother is being arrested by a Yoruba man. He's going to bail the man now. That's one Nigeria. And just keep talking. Lagos State, in the name of God, when there's next election, don't bother voting. No. Just be in your house. Because they've gotten the next governor already. The son of the president. And if we talk, they arrest us. Of what use is INEC going to prepare voting in Lagos State? when they are saying he's the next governor. That means anybody trying to contest for election, you just waste your time. Don't waste your money. Any Lagosian trying to contest against him, don't waste your money. Don't waste your money. They know what they are doing. He is proud. Nigerian army is saluting him. He too is taking salute. He's happy. Opportunist. What do you do? What do you do to make your money? We don't know. And then people talk, you come and arrest them. Nigerian police, you are talking to me, it is rubbish. We say we should not talk again. It is very funny. When it's time to arrest people, you not arrest them. TikTok, you can go and arrest TikTok arrest, abusing the president, abusing everybody. But the TikTok people that are showing money for kidnapping and everything, you can't go and arrest them. All that for 24 hours, they arrested that boy that abused you all. But yet, the kidnappers that will come and show us how much they've taken from kidnapping, all the Boko Haram pictures you see, you have not arrested anyone. But you are so fast to arrest someone that is talking against what the government is saying. 2025, not because it's going to be terrible. Nigerians, it's going to be terrible. They don't let us deceive ourselves. Let us say the truth. Because if you talk, you'll be arrested. So what it means is Nigerians just keep quiet. They put knife in your neck, take it like that. That's what it means. If you can't protest, you can't talk. And if you talk, they arrest you. The only man that has talked didn't even talk. He writes a book. He writes a book, they arrest her. So we can't talk, we can't write. So what kind of government are we having? And you expect by 2025, 2027, you have an election where INEC in 2024 are rigging election in broad daylight and everybody can see that this is rigging. And you expect this same INEC will conduct an election in 2027 to get these people out. We are in a mess. For me, I have ruled Nigeria out. Kemi that is saying all what she's saying is telling the truth. And if you're saying the truth, people, Nigerians don't like to hear the truth. Because they are unhappy Nigerians and hypocrites. You are all buying, but you say you are smiling. You are smiling, but you are buying, but you can't talk. Nigerian police, please show Nigerians where you buy food cheaper. Show Nigerians where you buy food cheaper. Since you say we should not talk, but I can see people are living large, they are living fine. Show Nigerians the market you go to shop, the hospital you go to take care of your health, and the schools your children go to. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother. According to your statement that they should leave Peter Obi alone and all that, no, they can't leave Peter Obi alone. You know, at the moment now, do we actually have a person we can call that will listen to us, that can act immediately? The answer is a no. That's why you see
No,
everybody.
Nigeria Watch, when I say they should leave him alone, stop criticizing the man. He's a human being. The president the president there is not doing his work. So people, Nigerians should criticize the president, not leave Peter Obi out of it.
Nigerians are not criticizing Peter Obi. People that are criticizing Peter Obi are members of the satanic APC. Find out how many Nigerians are criticizing Peter Obi. Nigerians are not criticizing Peter Obi. In the APC, it's a normal thing because they see Peter Obi as a threat. So allow them to criticize him. It's a normal thing. Okay, you want me to fold their hands? No. Even in 2027, the only threat they have right now is Peter Obi, not even Atiku. You should have that in mind. So the criticism must continue. You know, don't worry about that. You know, as for Nigerians calling Peter Obi for every little thing, it's a normal thing. If they call Tinubu with Tinubu answer. If they call Atiku for Dubai, go answer. It's only Peter Obi. So the man is just like one man standing right now. We should have that in mind. He's the only man standing. So that's why, he must be called. I understand people are always saying, oh, he's not the president, we call the president. But people don't see it that way. Because he's the only one, So yeah, thank you. I'd like to call on Oga Chris. Oga Chris, it's good to have you on the show, my brother. Good evening to you. Merry Christmas to celebrate. How you doing, my brother?
Domo, sir. Hello,
Celebrate.
can you hear me?
Yes, so we can hear you.
When Chris enter this place, sir.
Domo, sir. It's Ogbe.
Before you celebrate, when you enter this place.
I bet Black Panther, I agree with that person.
Black Panther, make you calm down.
I know. What you talk? I know the better person. Okay, I don't mark you.
Must you always bully you for everywhere?
When you pass center, let me they ask you why you give him the power. When I not first time come here.
Black Panther.
How you to enter here?
I get key now. Don't tell you the mommy don't give me key. They talk another thing.
If I'm Madam Harris finance na pronunciation I like the way she they call you Anambra.
If you go with Harris finance, you go give me key multiple times. So my person be that one.
Oga Chris, thank you, my brother, for joining us. Yesterday, panelists rather called through the phone rather than join the panel. It was also a big relief for me because closing on time give me time to do so many things, Yes. But it's good to have everybody back here today. So let's talk about what is affecting us in the nation. On Christmas, I believe may not be like say on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. Now let me or one person I go there here because some people are eating turkey and ram. I greet you, Baba. Thank you.
No, sir. It's
You finish your submission. The next person that I need to speak, I'm here anyway, but it's okay, it's only Black Panther. Okay.
Black Panther, yeah.
Okay, Abdul Malik can come back again. After that, will be Abdul Malik.
And once again, happy weekend to you and your wonderful family. And Mr. Nanjawa, may God continue to bless you for all you do. Yes, we are gathered here again. So Nanjawa was right. When I came in yesterday, the program just ended like 4 minutes. And when I came, it was somehow, but then what we could do? You don't finish. So everybody on the comment section, I wish you a happy weekend, happy Sunday to all of you. May God continue to bless all of you and of Mommy Diaspora. Mommy Diaspora, I missed you yesterday, Sha, but thank God say we don't see opportunity to take discourse again today. Thank you so much, Mommy, for everything that you are doing, and thank you for sharing the link again. Thank you for letting me in. Jealousy want to keep Black Panther. Black Panther, now you sabi you. Mommy Diaspora, don't give me Kimi, I don't enter house. You go there, they complain. Mommy Diaspora, we love you.
No, not be complain, you complain. Yeah, you go rest now, no complain now. And I don't teach you lesson, they complain.
I see Madam Rita before. I don't say I'm again.
I beg, can you mute Black Panther? I beg, mute Black Panther. Mute
now
this
to
man.
Remove her. Now the last one will be this. I will remove her.
You don't get key.
Yeah. As I talk, I will see Madam Rita before. That she not there. What we Diaspora, maybe we quickly use that award which she not want to be repeated. What we Diaspora, you don't say we love you. All of us now your children. When a part do work, I no risi. Yes, that's the direct translation of Mommy Diaspora. Thank you so much, and all of you, everybody. This wonderful family is just a place to be. The kind of energy, the vibration, the camaraderie is just infectious. Thank you so much. So I'll just make my submission talking about infectious camaraderie. I saw the video of Deborah. That is camaraderie in totality, the support of everybody. And you can see what she said, that initially she was afraid. But when she saw the love that was pouring from this platform, and she gained back her confidence. It's usual that any person that's going in for a major surgery like that will have a level.
Sorry, did you watch the video we did yesterday?
No.
Okay, you did not see where somebody came in to criticize us that we begging for money and all that because of we raised money for the Geo Deborah.
No, okay. When I came, it was the program just ended 4 minutes late. So I saw that part. So I now tried to just flip through, and I saw when you were talking, criticizing the person, and talking about how funds are raised, and how people go behind to make calls, and after they finish this contribution, they go behind to make calls.
Exactly.
In short, there was
Exactly.
even something that I was just waiting for you to say. I was praying that you should say that, and when you said that, I just laughed. I said, "Hey, that's the final thing." There was a donation that was made online, and you didn't remove the percentage that YouTube usually take away. You sent everything to the person.
Oh, you still
And
remember? Thank God. Thank God.
yeah, yes. I was waiting for you to say that. I was just waiting. Say, and Nigeria was forget to talk that one. But when you now said that, I was not happy. I remember clearly when people were even saying that, Nigeria, you need to do how you take campaign. But you say it's already late. You've done it. That it's the person's luck. I was like, wow, wow. So I was waiting for you to say that yesterday. When you said it, I was not very happy because ordinarily yesterday I was not too happy that I missed the show. But when I was playing everything back and I saw that part and I heard you say that, it was part of the things that just I was really happy about. And I kept laughing. I was saying, these people, they are everywhere. They are everywhere. And sadly, in my view, I think most likely these people, they don't just drop from heaven or somewhere. They must be people that have been following this channel. They are not
Exactly.
new people. Yeah, in my view, because before people can come out with that level of audacity, they must have one or two connection to the channel. Like I said before, it's just when people talk from a place of lack and they don't really understand who somebody is and they think their condition is the same. Everybody can act the way they do. So that's why you find some people it's difficult for them to trust people because that's the kind of life they are living. They can't simply fathom me that people can do marvelous job, people can do marvelous work. If it is like that, why you not open your own mouth if they collect the money? Why you go they criticize another person? Why? Why will you be criticizing another person when it has been made copiously clear here? The way funds are handled. And to even make matters worse, this is not a channel that even raises funds. It's frowned at. Very, very frowned at in this channel. It has to be extraordinary circumstances. And when it is done transparently and instanta. Whoever has the fund gets the fund. Unless when the donation has not closed, even if it has closed, anything that comes later, it's always remitted. I'm just saying this because I know you are still there. You are still there. I know very well. You are still there. Even if you are not there, somebody like you is there. You know, you have to. I don't know. Eventually, your bitterness, your anger is just going to consume you people because when you have so much of this kind of distrust for other people, it's you that you'll be eating up yourself for whatever it is. You'll be eating up yourself. And the more you criticize, the more trustworthy the station becomes because for your criticism, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to talk about the good things about this station. For every criticism, which is good, it becomes an opportunity to further blow the trumpet. We said that yesterday, although Mr. Anjawa responded to, now I'm also responding. And I'm sure some other people will respond. It becomes an opportunity, it becomes an advantage to blow the trumpet of this station and, of course, the CEO of the station. So, well, I saw the smiles on Deborah's face, and you cannot, guy, I know say you dey listen, you cannot, no amount of money can pay for those smiles on Deborah's face. That was just the video I was looking before I was called to make my submission. I was trying to quickly play back everything. You saw that smile? You saw her confidently saying that the confidence that the people, the love that they showed him from this broadcast station gave her the impetus to just go to the surgery without any form of trepidation. And if you may know, Deborah is somebody that I don't know her, and nobody here don't have personal connection with her. It's just online thing. How many of us, we've not met ourselves here. We are just doing these things online. And we've been able to develop that trust and friendship and trustworthiness amongst ourselves. Because that's what we do here. We are championing for a better society. It begins with you and I. Okay? Yes. So I just continue with the submission. I think I've made that submission about Deborah. Then concerning the events that happened, this is one of the reasons why, if you see these Weibo people, if they do something, they do like saying I play, then they play. We go, they say they not get sense, whereas they know what then they do. Now make for Igbo land, anything, any trade, anything you want to do, any profession at all, you must get a certificate for it. It may looks like a joke. Even if you want to, anything you want to learn, you must have to have a certificate, like event planning, anything at all. The reason is that if you are certified to do that, and you now become accountable and responsible to any organization, association, or the government that controls that craftsmanship. So that anytime you want to renew, they have to look at your license, they have to look at your activity to see that if you have a major catastrophe like this ones, and if you do, it might affect your ability to continue to ply your trade. So by that kind of stopgap mechanism, those kind of checks, it now behoves on you to be very careful on what you do, because you know that every year or every 3 years, as the case may be, or anytime they do appraisal, if they want to see your activities to see if you can get a renewal, those things will come up. So because of that, you become very, very careful in ensuring that you uphold the highest standard. The highest standard. Now, every time they want to do party for children, they'll say now only 50 people they invite. Now that 50 people, they go make preparation, everybody. In short term, the one that they even do now, if you not go come, you go still tell them. If you go come, you go tell them. So that they plan appropriately, get the appropriate number of security personnel. Because they know, say, if anything come out, it will affect their ability to continue in that profession. But here, we not get regulation. We just do everything the way we like. We are so disorganized. We are so disorganized, and we have to embrace that fact. It's not about bringing ourselves down. It's about sometimes we just have to tell ourselves the hard truth. The hard truth. And that's what we need to move our nation forward. Because if we continue in this direction, I don't know, we are not going to go anywhere. We need to tell ourselves the hard truth every time. Yes, talking about the hard truth. That is why, personally for me, I don't see any big deal when people, if Peter Obi does anything and people speak about those things. I don't see any reason why people should react maybe defensively. Peter Obi is just one of us. His Excellency Peter Obi is just one of us. And he has decided to champion this cause. And so anytime, if you have any exception to any of his activities, you should be able to speak it out. Because if you don't, you are not even helping him in the first place. You are not helping him because little mistake, it accumulates. Because sometimes when these people do these things, for example, people like His Excellency Peter Obi, I know when he does these things, it's not because he wants to do it just with the wrong motive or with the wrong intention. He might be doing it with the best of intentions. But when it is now pointed out in the media that, oh, if I not do this thing, or because so and so, because so and so, now he goes back home, take a proper reflection and see that if there are things, there are learning curves from any actions that he has taken. So that is how leaders grow. That is how leaders emerge. Leaders cannot just remain static in their approach. And let's not forget that Peter Obi has largely served, was the governor of Anambra State and the function in the Jonathan's government. But now he's coming to represent a larger society. You know, everybody, north, east, south, west, every tribe, every religion. And in all sincerity, if you ask me, the reason why he does most of this is just to create that balance, to get that national outlook. That's how he does these things. But he must also realize that, you know, in trying to do this, you must have to be very, very, I don't want to use the word consistent because Oga is very consistent. And you have to, in trying to do this at times, yes, you have to just call the bluff. Yeah, you have to call the bluff. That's the word I'm looking for. You call the bluff and do what you know is right without just pandering so much to people's emotions or feelings or trying to always balance things up. If you still look at it on the other side, if you look at the likes of Reno or Mokri and some other social media influencers, anything that happens, they must call out Peter Obi, His Excellency Peter Obi. They will say, ah, this thing happened for East. Peter Obi don't come. Maybe somebody from the East wins something. Go and check Reno or Mokri. He's always saying something. Peter Obi has congratulated somebody in the East. He has not congratulated another person that achieved the same thing because the person is from the Southwest, because the person is from the North, because the person is from the South. Look at the faces of the newspapers, of the internet spaces. It is replete with Reno or Mokri and such kind of posts. And I believe that maybe probably that these things are getting to him, His Excellency, and he's trying to make adjustment to create that balance between north, west, south. But I think he has to realize that north, west, south, and east, excuse me, but he has to realize that in Nigeria, if you fail as a leader, those things you were trying to do to create a balance, it's still the same people that will also criticize you. So the focus is for you to look at what is right, what you know will move your what you know will make you to succeed according to your plans and aspiration that you have for the upliftment of your nation. You know, at the time you want to satisfy everybody, everything you do, you want to create that balance. You accommodate the views of the north, accommodate the views of the west, accommodate the views of the east and south and every the so-called minority. Then you are going to have a problem. And talking about this balance again, this is where I want to talk about Sheyi Tinubu. You can see it was this same kind of balance that His Excellency Peter Obi tried to do at every point in time. That was actually what Ebele Jonathan was also doing. And that's largely why he left his government the way he left. And those are the things people are using now. People are using those things to castigate him. Because imagine then he was trying to create a balance. He left his region, he left the south, he was busy developing the northern part of the country. Built over 10,000 Alimanjiri school. That's Buhari closed when he came. Imagine if he had built only 2,000 schools in the south, another 2,000. Every region of the federation, 2,000, without giving special preference to the north. So if those guys like, they could have closed their own, but the ones he built in the south or in every other part of the nation will still be functioning. But no, Jonathan wouldn't have that. He was always pandering to the whims and caprices of our northern brothers. And at the end of the day, people are now mocking him. The reason I'm saying this is this. The level of criticism that Jonathan got was just so much. But look at what Sheyi Tinubu is doing. Just look at Sheyi Tinubu has guard of honor for him. Even when Jonathan then, I remembered there's somebody he adopted. That lady was going to have her wedding. I don't even know. Maybe the people they went to State House to go and visit Jonathan, or I can't remember clearly. You see the criticism. You see the criticism. There was no name they didn't call this man. Even the office of the First Lady, there was no name, Tinubu and the Buharis, that there was nothing they didn't say. It should be scrapped. It should be this. It should be that. It should be that. And because he wanted to satisfy everybody, he was soft pedal. And look at MKO, University of Lagos, Akoka. Jonathan named it after MKO Abiola. but the people from the Southwest, well, let me not say the whole South, but the conglomerate of the political and twisters in the Southwest, they rejected that, and Jonathan had to withdraw that name. Ordinarily, he could have been the first person that really honored MKO Abiola, but because of this trying to balance everything, he had to withdraw it, and he reclined back into his shell. But when Buhari came, they named the National Stadium Abuja after MKO Abiola. And Tinubu and the rest, they've been naming anything they want to name. And people talk, they don't simply give a damn. They don't give a damn. So the reason I'm drawing this nexus is that Peter Obi should, His Excellency Peter Obi should learn early that as a leader, you cannot satisfy everybody, you cannot satisfy every constituency equally at the same time. You can do it in bits and pieces. Maybe you say something today doesn't favor this group, as long as you are consistent. There are times that anything happens nationally, you just want to say something to create a balance, and becomes a difficult approach to governance. Well, I think much has been said. I'll just give opportunity for Black Panther to talk to us. Black Panther, it's good to have you on the broadcast. And before Black Panther opens his microphone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please use the like button, share button, and $sign. These are ways that you show that you are investing in this program. Yes, despite the fact that you're already investing your time, but you can take it a step further by using these buttons that I've told you about. Please do it. We are begging. We need to be visible, more visible. We need to be seen. We need to be seen. We need to be in the cyberspace, because stations like this are not much. These are not just entertainment stations, and these are not just only political stations, but they say things the way they are. So stations like this that say things the way they are in the social media space, you all know they are not much. So anyone you lay your hands on like this, you have to promote. You have to promote. If truly you mean well for the development of your nation, the nation is going down the hill. Everything is going asunder. We have to rescue our nation. Use the like button, use the share button, use the $, and don't forget that we are still on our march towards the 1 million man subscription. And for now, like I always say, we've gone past the 100,000 man subscription, and we hope to get to the 1 million slowly, gradually, and laboriously. One step will transform into another, and the all step may arise simultaneously, like Ashtasaurus, the Brahmin, and the horse. Please, let's do this like the Brahmin. Let's do it like Ashtasaurus. Let's do it like the horse. Let's take the step. Let's do the subscription. Good evening, everybody. Black Panda, you want to open your microphone and talk to us if you are still there. Otherwise, we'll move straight to Abdul.
Yeah, I want to thank you. Thank everybody that have spoken. And I want to most especially, I want to say Merry Christmas to everyone, and a glorious, wonderful, and prosperous, and favored New Year to every one of us here. I want to say thank you, Mommy, and may God continue to bless you. I wish you a Merry Christmas, and I love you plenty. More than a diamond you are. You're shining, and your shining light shall affect many generations. In Jesus' mighty name. I want to thank Madam Rita, who came and jumped out. And I want to thank Nigeria Watch too. I wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Me wish him a Merry Christmas too. I would like to say here that most of you that I will always tell you guys here, I have said it, that I am going to be a very hard nut to crack during the next 2027 election, because I am not going to participate, because I'm not stupid, and I am very well informed of the situation of Nigeria, and I will not condescend so low, because I've not been found wanting in terms of character and in learning. Therefore, with what I have read and what have learned Nigeria can never be solved if we go through another election. The problem of Nigeria can never be solved. That is why I will be on the fence watching people who are desperate to have a country, but the process to go about it, they don't know. But what they know is that, oh, let us vote in the person and let us see what I can do. I'm not the weather. If we don't do this, it can't work. There are fundamentals. There's a law of gravity. I know what the law of gravity means. So it's the same thing. The fundamentals you must do to have a normalized country is for us to sit down and talk. And without that, we ain't going nowhere. So I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everyone fighting hard. I pray we'll continue and never wither. I will come to our PO speaking concerning what happened in Ibadan. Like I said here, you see, some of us think when these issues happen like that, I just jump into it without no basic, without no understanding, without nothing. What Peter Obi said there is wrong. Fundamentally wrong. It's not everything I agree with him. It's fundamentally wrong. And when I said something about that, that woman, the princess, Dickiness, she was fundamentally wrong too. She needs to face prosecution. Thank God they've arrested her. Somebody was shouting from, somebody called in, oh, I don't have, look, if you are doing good, you must put yourself, you must know that you are doing it for a human being. You're not doing it because they are poor. You are doing it because of love, and they are human like you, and you must treat them the way you treat yourself, despite their situation. Now, I want to give an example. If the princess is having a birthday and is inviting more than 500 people in its birthday, will you not call the police? Will you not call people that will make a concrete arrangement so that security cannot be breached? So that people, will you not assign seats to people and make it well organized because she is quote and unquote a VIP personality? And those coming in, they are quote and unquote VIP personality. We should not do that. The answer most of us have, which is the same thing I have, is that yes, she will do it. Now, why is she organizing a program, quote and unquote, that will bless people? You want to bless, but you're taking them like as if you're not really doing the right thing. People were saying, oh, police, why should we call police? Look, if you are doing a program and people are coming, you are responsible for anything that happened on that ground because you invited them publicly. You went through the procedure, you invited them publicly. And anything that happened on that ground, you are responsible. There's what called responsibility. You don't just organize events and do something. Your good can turn around to become something that will haunt you. Have you not heard that before? If you follow due process, you are doing an event and you respect the life of people coming in. You have to notify the police that I'm doing such a mammoth program and people are going to come in. Please, if there's any money to be paid for this to happen, for you to come to secure, and every intruder, some intruders might come in to cause chaos, please, I will oblige, and I will do all things necessary by the law to make sure it comes to to pass. Simple. Then you make some arrangement on how the people will come in and go in such direction so that people will not be overcrowded. You make with guided rail. There's no guided rail. You make it such a way that people come in and there is no hold up. There's no traffic hold up outside. That is the essence of it. That is what happened to this church along Lagos Ibadan Expressway when they were constituting nuisance on that highway, and government told them they step up, because they always tell the police, but they step up now and they arrange it where if you see now, something like that does not happen again. And I want to take our mind back to when TB Joshua was still alive. They so rest in peace. He did a program inviting international worldwide. A lot of people came for the program. And what happened? Chaos happened. Something that they did not plan for. It happened. They sued him to court. The AG sued him to court. Because they thought maybe he did not go through the due process before that building was there. They took him to court because life was involved. They have to do the needful because they know he went through the normal process, but there are some things that occur on that building. They looked into it and they saw that the building was, maybe they saw something and they took him to court. He is responsible because he invited them. You can't invite somebody to a party and something happened there, you say you don't know, and you say you are not responsible. That is why somebody said here, if you are doing something that will bring in crowd, be very careful and make sure you go through the rules and regulations of this thing. You don't just do things as because you got something and you want to help. You must be very careful. You must be careful in everything we do in life. We must be careful and we must make sure we go through, ask questions, and ask people, how do I go about it? So that people that have done it before, they will tell you the procedures. Because Nigeria, quote and unquote, is like no law, nothing. Anybody just come, I want to do it. People will go, I want to do something, and they'll just do it anything that happens, they'll say, my hand not did there. What kind of an aberration is that? You organize somebody, a generation, you are bringing the generations of Nigerians into that program. Kids, 3 years old, 2 years old, 5 years old, and you tell me you did not organize security. And you tell me that she cannot be arrested or the organizer should not be arrested. When I said it here, people were agreeing. They called in and say, oh, what you say, I don't agree with you. Now today you are agreeing because Nigeria Watch has spoken it. You now agree. When I said it to you, people say no. Because what do you think I am thinking? I wasn't thinking anything. I was only following the normal thing that we should do when you're organizing a big event. The normal thing, if you know, you and I should know. It's not something hidden. You are in a foreign land. You know, if you want to do an event, you must consult with the necessary apparatus, security, and other things that will help you out so that things, law and order will still be there. That is why we have the police, we have other organizations that will help you out to do it. Good organization, not all this makeshift one that we have in Nigeria. People don't want to follow rules again. Oh, it's the princess, nothing they happen. Anything happen, you go use the rule to guide everybody. People, you should not be looking at things from the perspective that I know that person. My judge have always said it. If you do something that is abnormal, you should speak truth to that thing. Because she's doing good does not mean people, thousands of generations will be lost. You say, oh, she was doing it for good. For good, for what? People were lost. Generations were lost. Look at that gap. 32 kids. Look at that gap that is lost now. We don't even among them that we lost now. Some are governors, some are senators, good ones that will be nurtured in a good way so that they can make Nigeria fighters that will bring about new Nigerians that are there.
Black Panther, unfortunately, some people don't like this kind of your submission because they don't like what is right. They always just want to hear it in a different way. So
that is it. What I have said It's not wrong. It's something that is like you that stay in the Western world, you should know that if you are doing something with a mammoth crowd, look at when you want to come out with your placard, they'll say you apply to the police so that you can be secured, so that people will not come and do you harm, and they will guide you. They'll form a barrier, so that you don't fall into the hands of the incoming vehicles. Those are the things that you use. Even when I heard this thing, I was really very angry with I said it here and I was angry. My wife was telling me, why are you angry? He said, look at this woman. What's she trying to do now? How can you be bringing kids? Even if you want to, why don't you organize Christmas party? Well organized, good Christmas carol, have a party for them. Than say 5,000. What will 5,000 do? Well, it has happened. And I pray they will learn from these mistakes that they've done. I pray they learn from it. And I want to say a PO, everybody that thinks that because we are political, I've always said it. A PO don't talk on the right thing. Me, I'm ready to carry my ojagba to hit hard. Look, I wear my regalia of my regalia of truth in me, and I'm proud of it. Anybody can say anything. What I say, I'll tell you, I will not change it because it is the truth I'm saying. So anybody that will think that, oh, you are presenting PO, blah, 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 that is your own cup of tea. If you want to see Nigeria, we must guide the person that we are pushing forward. We must tell him the truth so that it doesn't fall into the hands of the enemy that are wearing the regalia of being truthful. Like what happened in the last election. People were wearing regalia. They come from PDP. They say that I'm obedient. I told when I was fighting, people were saying, "Oh, I'm too raw." Look, they were deceptive and they were the enemy of Nigeria. You are in a party that finished us, and you are coming to be there. You said you are not going out of a party, but you are still obedient. That is it. That is. You are taking us as fools, and we are no fools. We are the best of Nigeria. That is why we come out to speak the truth. Look at them out there. How many of them are Okupe speaking? I told you that man is broke. People tell me he has a family, is rich. He is broke. He has been given, allegedly, he has been given some things. Because if a man is speaking like that you respect, you should know that something has been compromised. Not me go tell now. Something has gone underground for him to be speaking that way. So anybody that takes his matter so high, you are just giving your self headache. Leave Toyo Okupe. After I finish up, you go to his village, his estate, and relax and play with his grandchildren. Don't take it. He's part of the people that they made Nigeria what it is today. He's part of it. So what do you expect from him? Can he give the best when he was positioned to give the best? He couldn't do it. Is it now that we give the best? Like I said, Nigerian politicians, they will never change. It's only a microcosm of them, which is not up to 2%, that are there like PO, speaking the voice, shouting it out for us to do the right thing. A nation that is blessed with everything, and this nation is the poorest nation on earth, on paper, the poorest nation on earth. And we are here, they are there talking nonsense. They cannot fix their home. They want to come and fix Nigeria. Well, the president's son, he has the right to contest for election. But the problem there is that, can you win in an election where you have the right INEC, you have the right policy? Can such a person win? A person that cannot even, the way he is, that one not he undo anything well, because he's not ripe enough to be a governor, even a local government chairman. Then now we are pushing him. Definitely he's going to win, because they are going to use the way they brought Okpebolo and another PDP governor into power. They are going to use that same level to drop him there like a drop of water.
Black Panther.
So,
Black Panther, you know, mind, make you round up 30 seconds.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. I want to say out here that we should stand by the truth and comfortably wear the regalia, even when people are attacking us, wear it comfortably and shout the shout of joy, because that is what God stands for. May God bless every one of us, and we have a very blessed Christmas.
Yeah, thank you, Black Panther, for your submission. Well, Mr. Njawaj has already commended you on the submission. So, Mr. Njawaj, thank you for that intervention. Yeah, and so if person they talk be, it's good to be commended. Yeah, thank you so much, Black Panther, once again. I think you basically touch on every aspect of the presentation today. Thank you. So I mean, they expect say you go use your mind. You they open new and new topic. Okay.
Now see, look, I know the plan amo. As it did come, now so they deliver them.
I did say you go by yourself, use your church mind. Stop, you not stop.
Well, sorry for that one, because I need to give example for all those crowd control stuff.
I just did talk. We don't come to my brother Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik, happy Sunday to you. Sorry,
Yes.
we keep you small. My Black Panther, but I keep you. So, Abdul Malik, talk to us. Organa and Java don't present so many things, so you go talk or if you get your own way you want to talk, you discuss with us. It's good to have you on the show anyway. And thanks for joining us today. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, greeting to you, Mr. Chris, Mr. Njawaj, and everyone in the panel, and Nigeria. Ibadan, Anambra, FCT, Stampedes, you are inconsistent APC. This thing that happened on the way of collective palliative, people died. It's sad when you hear somebody die, but may their soul rest in perfect peace. In Nigeria, if you take a look, I believe there is people that give it that palliative. There must be coordination, right? But if you take a look at the issue, they cannot wait. They must do it as they want to grab it now. They cannot wait for their turn. They want to grab it. Everybody want to grab his own now. That is what I believe. That is the cause of that death. Yes. But why can't you wait for your turn? They deliver it to you because there must be people sharing that palliative to them. But they can't. Everybody wants to just grab everything. That is the rush. They are not animals. They are desperate. Just like panicking. They are desperate to grab it. It's very sad when you hear somebody die, almost 50 people, talk less of one person, just on their way to collect palliative. People lost their life. It still depends on our failed government, incompetent government, because government make other provision for their citizens, not to, if the country is working, nobody will go for palliative. It's only the few, not majority. But now majority are going for palliative just because of this government is the government of palliative. Every 2 months you went to go and share palliative, either private or sector or government. Are they palliative going to help? It's not going to help. It's not going to help. We blame our government mostly because they are the cause of everything that happened in the country. Yes, it's not individual, it's still contribute, but the majority of the blame come to the government. Yes, come to the government. They are the one that caused everything that happened in the country. Even when you involve police now in the process, the police, are they not corrupt? Ask me. Even though you involve police now, before you know, they will be collecting bribe. If you don't give them bribe, they will not give you palliative. They are the worst. Yeah, they are the worst. There must be coordination in that place. There must be people that give it that palliative. It's just because of the process of giving the palliative, the people, they cannot wait. They can't wait for their their turn to collect. They just rush. That is the cause of the death. Yes, for me, that is what I think. But it's good to condemn the aspect of faith. It's good to condemn it. But if you take a look at the whole issue, the government is the cause. The government is the cause of faith. They can't do anything good in the country for their citizens. Rather to extort money. That is their plan every time. I don't really know how we get this right. I'm telling you the truth. How can we get this right? It's a question for everybody, because if you take it, no freedom of speech, we cannot speak anymore. Look at that DJ, that social media guy that used to speak. He's arrested now. In Nigerian law, if there is no freedom of speech, can somebody be arrested just because you criticize government? Is there any law in Nigeria like that? Just because you are criticizing government or you are be arrested. Okay, now what the citizen can do? You are beating person, you don't want the person to be cry. Okay, what do you expect them to do? What do you expect them to do, if I may ask? Where are we going in that country? It's just like they're in bondage. Yeah, they're in bondage. You are beating somebody, but you don't allow it to cry. People are in TikTok, Boko Haram. You can't track those people, those policemen. But you are tracking people that they try to speak their mind. What the government is doing is not good. Okay, why can't you track the Boko Haram, the people that are kidnapping people in the country with phones in their hands in TikTok? You can't track those people on air. Are you kidding me? They are not serious. They are not serious yet in the country. No matter how they try to silence people, they cannot silence everybody in the country. 200 and something million. They can't. They can't do that. It's very wrong. This government is the worst government so far. The worst. Okay, now, what are we going to do? The question is for everybody. What are we going to do? We are not going to participate in 2027 election. Okay, how are we going to make the country better? Look at what is happening now. If you try to speak, they will silence you. Dele Farouk Timina is in the cell almost 3 weeks now. 3 weeks. And all what he's saying is true. There is no defamation there. All what he's saying is true. What is happening in Nigeria today, no, the judge, they are not giving the right judgment. You are defaming who? Who? Is it not what we are saying? Look at people, DJ, they arrest DJ. That guy used to speak the truth, just criticize government. And is there any Nigerian law you arrest somebody who's criticizing government? The answer is no. Okay, why are you arresting him? If the judiciary system is not criminal. Okay, why are you arresting him then? There is no law written like that. I don't know how we change the system, because everything is just corrupt. It's just corrupt, collapse. There is nothing is working. The government, anything that's happening in the country, the government, they are the one that make a law in the country. Yes, they are the one. Their duty, their body to make law. But they don't follow the law they are making. Yeah, they don't follow the law. How can, because of somebody is giving palliative? Yeah, it's good to question the woman, quite all right. But in the other hand, what do you do for the citizen? If the country is working, there is nobody will go and collect palliative. How long are they going to eat those small bag of rice? Yes, even though you are a single person, 3 months. After 3 months, you are looking for another one, right? We are in very big problem in the country. It's not the way we are looking at the issue. It's very bigger than everybody. It's very bigger. Now, there is no freedom of speech. You can't speak anymore. It's like you are in bondage. What is happening in ancient days? And we are in democracy currently in the world. What is happening before ancient days as far 40 years back? Now it's happening in our country now. Dictatorship type of government, autocracy. We have never experienced before in Nigeria. Look at now. Even in military regime. We are in problem, very big problem. May God bless Nigeria and God help us. Thank you very much, Mr. Chris.
Yeah, thank you, Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik, we like everybody the best today. Unusually, you can't teach up past the number of minutes where they use. Well, thank you for your submission, Sha.
No, Mr. Chris, why everybody not go verse? Can't you see that what we are doing here is so repetitive? It's like we are talking, nobody's listening. It's like we are repeating ourselves every day. So if you listen to the submission of Abdul Malik, it is just a fed up submission.
That's true. I completely agree because it's very unlike Abdul Malik. You know, he has a way of keeping to time. I don't know whether the time is set, but today, Abdul Malik just the fire they go. Well,
I'm sorry for that.
No. There's nothing. It's just like 1 or 2 minutes extra. Nothing more than that. I was just expecting a regular pattern, but the most important thing I picked from your submission is not even the content. It's not the content. It's the attitude in the submission. And now the one we Ghana and Jai was talking about, just now say, it don't they make everybody diverse. Any right thinking person should be angry. Should be angry because if you see what they talk about every day, like Nigeria was talk, now the same thing, no. It's the same thing. Everything where we they talk about every day, all of them they round the rule of law. The rule of law. If you see anything where we they talk about, it's always because people are not obeying the rule of law, nothing more. If now the one way Tinubu Pikin they do today, rule of law. If now the one work will go sack local government chairman, no, rule of law. If now the one way somebody loots money, rule of law. If now the one this election with Black Panther they talk now, say you know go get ahead for 20, or if he get ahead, you know go participate. The same with me, or if you continue like this. And Abdul Malik, your own submission now is okay. If this thing be like this, nobody want participate. It be the solution. The solution not go be 2027. As long as we still get people like Abure for Labour Party, they don't mess up that party. We still get all these kind politicians for different political parties. All of them. Trust me, they don't already submit ticket, give Tinubu. They don't submit ticket, give Tinubu. They just the wait, make that time reach. See PDP as they do PDP, nowhere to be found. Of course, now them get APC. Now so they share their leg, follow all those other small parties we go fit stand them. So what people are saying is that it's very clear. If we go into 2027 with this kind of arrangement, it's going to be a disaster. Because if you just consider the fact that last year Tinubu was not in power, he even had to wrestle with some political party. If you can bring down the likes of Buhari, Ahmed Lawal, the other gangs, was that man, their national chairman from Nasarawa State? I remember his name, that old man there from Nasarawa State. If he could tackle those people head on, and he was still able to become the president of the nation, just imagine if he's there. And the likes of Tinubu is not your regular Goodluck Jonathan. No. Tinubu needs power. He likes power. And they know how to use power. Somebody see waiting, even the North, see the way he has dealt with the North. See the way he has, although they try, they still they put small break, but look what he don't do. Look at police, look at tax, look at all those. No sitting president fear go let her go that far. Tinubu sabi them. But ultimately, like I keep saying, is he doing it for the love of the nation or is doing it for his own pockets? That one, me, I no go fit answer. Well, today na Sunday, maybe we not quit to talk. Oh yeah, now the final round be this. I beg people, make I beg una again. The like and the share button. You know, they encourage, I beg. Now be the rule of law we dey talk since. If we dey follow the rule of law now, we don't need to the we don't need to dey beg for like and share. We just know what to do and we go do them. My sister Agio Deborah, thank you. Abdullahi Adamu from now from your state, you go remember. Abdullahi Adamu, yeah, he's from your state. Thank you, Agio Deborah, for reminding me his name. Yeah, he's from Nasarawa State, two-time governor. I think after that, who did they have as governor? Akwe Idome, Akwe Doma. After Akwe Doma, they have Tanko Almakura. After Almakura, they have what's his name again? The one that his son just got married in the US. Agio Deborah, you will remind me again. I think those are essentially the four governors Nasarawa State has had. Yeah, Akwe Doma, Tanko Almakura, and this other guy, the new one now. So, well, maybe continue for 4 minutes, everybody.
I do to remember all this governor name self.
Not be that people where they chop our money.
All this Tanko Abdullah, I don't even know whether that one exists.
When they chop our money, we must remember them. We must remember them because now they throw us from where we did. So we must remember them. Now we continue for 4 minutes. So this time around, if you exceed your 4 minutes, I go pull break so that I don't want to make we the talks today. Say, we'll see you later today. No, we'll see tomorrow. So my people now do when I like and share. Now I still they beg for a beg. Now that one be the talk before this Nasarawa people take my mind. I beg. I go beg them again. Like and share. Make una subscribe to the station. I beg. Una do well. A power doer. Uyereva, are you still there? Make you open your microphone. A power doer. Who are you going now? Who are you going now?
Aselogbe o.
Ipa do I would do we go and Italy would do be why we go do.
We go.
Okay. So Gwimagwa, you have 4 minutes to go. Oh yeah.
No, they call it Juju now.
Yeah, Mojo.
He say no, they do that one. Not me say no Juju now. He just saying. No, you don't say Black Panther. Not be everybody feel do. I hope you see.
And not everybody now. He not be senior boy now. So he not be senior picking. So no fit do.
Dowe igwe owe no we no vabra wu no we do gwe wa wu zewe we no yobo mweki no yobo mweki no vabra wu no do gwe wa wu so egwe wa we awa biele abun wa koko wigwe awo o iro mara mudia ona wo ne o de iro maro momodion o wigwe no we ya bo wo boy ona garo wo boy ne de ragira gbon ona bo kiyen be mo gbin bo meti we ya wigwe vivie ya wigwe but ama ero we o ya bo chin no den ya gba ya wigwe so ere ya gwe e wa bun ya o wa awe no o wa mo ikokodia ya gwe ni ere o me lily.
Perfect.
So, well, I don't because I did not really watch all those but what I know is that because I did not know it was the one what happened in Ibadan. It was only when I hear now that it was 5,000. That is the was not even palliative because it was the rice I saw. The rice I did not know where it happened. That was Anambra or Abuja. But one thing is whether the 5,000, whether the palliative of rice or whatever, all these things is because we did not have good leaders. And that is where I said this soul of those ones that pass away, we go and be disturbing those who ring elections. They should not go and rest in peace. They should start disturbing those who ring election so that they will have sleepless night. Wherever they go, they will be seeing those spirit of those children or whoever that pass away. Then for the country to better for us. So, because if not, Tinubu came to office. If he bought tractor the way Gaddafi did, or even Gaddafi is even past now. This Burkina Faso president, the way he did, bought tractors, the money he used to do his wife and renovate his own house in Lagos, and the vice president whatsoever call house. If they use those money to buy tractors and share it to different all states, 36 states, to their local government, and tell people to use it for farm. What I'm saying is what I'm still saying, that when the food is surplus in the city or in the land, nobody will be going to free food. It is because people did not have to eat. They don't have to eat. They are hungry. That is why they hear free these things. They all of them run to eat. Just like what the first Buhari said, that Nigeria don't want to work, which they now say that they are lazy, say they want free something. So for those who feel that they are leaders should know the reason that they are coming to office. That is not to come and satisfy themselves, but to help the people, to help the country to go forward. When insecurity was no insecurity, people cannot go to farm. Then you came to power, you did not tackle that. Then what did you expect to happen? If there is food in every nook and cranny, even if it is gari, I believe people who have eat their gari and satisfy will not be rushing for rice. Not to talk of if the rice is there. If things are cheap, people can have fuel. All these things will not be happening. Let us really tackle this direction where this thing came from. It is okay, like that is in Abia, no, not Abia, is in Boyo, Enugu, something like that. That the governor is doing well now. The people will not go and be rushing for rice. It is because Soludo is not doing well. That is why Anambra people rush for rice. So, my people, those who occupy the positions, if they do well, do what they're supposed to be doing, the country will be okay. Those people who claim to be pastors and imam, if they use the money that those people are donating for them to give those people food, they will not be rushing for free rice. Like if I go to my church now, they give me a bag of rice, or even just one bag of one rubber of rice. If I hear this thing is in the Saple Road, before I go there, it will be long. So I will take that one of my house, from my church to my house, or if it's from my mosque to my house, or even from our traditional ground to my house. So those who are in position to do those things, because they are not doing, that is where the rest people that are frustrated, when they hear it is here, all of them want to go and catch their fish. When the other one here is there, they want to go and catch their fish. So that is the reason. So those who lost their life, I sorry for you people, but may your souls start disturbing the INEC and the judiciary. Thank you, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Christ.
Yes,
Good night to
thank
all.
you, Padua. It's a fine place to leave it. Yeah. Well, this one we know one, maybe their soul rest in peace. So maybe their soul go continue to be fight. It's okay. There's a sense in that. Thank you so much. The next person will be Omashola. Omashola, you did there.
Adio.
Yeah, I never talk finish. You don't open your microphone. Okay, Omashola, give us your final thoughts. Thank you for joining us today. Give us your final thoughts. 4 minutes.
My final thought now, we fear to talk now. So that we'll talk now, they won't arrest us. Because I don't think you can't continue with all day now. Can't reach for election. Maybe they come out to protest. Nigeria police will full everywhere. But they won't share rights now. They're not dead everywhere. May they protect people from dying. And if we talk, They say now cyberbullying. Everything is cyberbullying now. Nigerians, the cage where we did now, now the grace of God will take us out. For me, 2027 is as good as just this administration just continue. No need for wasting your money to conduct any election, because the hooligans in government are finally taken over, and their bulldogs are everywhere. If you talk, they are on you. People, insurgents is everywhere, kidnapping is everywhere, but they cannot arrest those ones. They can't catch them. But someone that just abuse you, you are crazy. In the next 5 minutes, you knock your door, you are arrested. You have been arrested. But the man that kidnapped, they can't arrest. Nigerians, if I say talk to me and go protest and lie, even though they even come for protest, nobody won't come out. I don't know the magical. I don't know the magic and how to survive. You have survived this 2024, It's grace of God. People that couldn't survive it now, just because they are hungry, to go and see if they can get something to eat to the end of the year now. They don't buy. We're entering 2025. As usual, the pastor will say, this is your year. Don't mind them, they are all liars. This year is your year. This year is your year. 31st of December 9, you go and fool yourself and stand there. This year is your year. And yet, everything is not okay. Nigerians, make a resolution that 2025, that no pastor, no politician will fool you again. Do the right thing. And by the grace of God, God will deliver us from this, our enemies, in Jesus' name. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
Amen. Oh, thank you too, Mashallah. Yeah. By the grace of God, God will deliver us from our enemy. Yes, but we must also play our own part. We'll play our own part. Now, the part where we're supposed to play. Now, all of us, they come here every day, so and sometimes we go vex, we go quarrel, we go honor for Nigeria, not be personal aggrandizement. Yes, thank you. Maybe just continue for the broadcast. And small. And you don't reach Abdul Malik turn again. Black Panther, no worry. Now you go end the show. Abdul Malik, oh yeah, make you talk to us.
Okay. Good evening once again, Mr. Chris.
Good evening, sir. 4 minutes.
I read an article today that the refinery that they have spent almost Port Harcourt refinery, they have spent almost $1.5 billion. It has been shut down again. They shut down already again. And they spent $1.5 billion for rehabilitation. They spend it or they share it among themselves.
Okay, Abdul Malik, that is what they said. They spend $1.5 billion. That's what they said.
They spend it, Mr. Nigeria, or they share it among themselves.
They share them now. Which one they ask us?
The money don't enter voice me.
It don't enter voice me now.
Do you know what is $1.5 billion?
Now chicken change for their side, do.
I don't know how we get this country right, because the way it is now, the majority are suffering. It's only the minority they enjoy the country. Look at 129 million Nigerians now, they're in poverty. It's very sad. But they are not yet serious to take their country back. How many are they going to arrest? If you guys come out in mass everywhere in the country, but they are scared. That is a major problem. They are not united, they are scared. Look at other nations, the way they govern their citizens. They make their citizens happy, but Nigerian government, they make their citizens cry every day. Pains. Just take a look now. What a shame. Just because a palliative, they are lost almost 50 people, 50 so. because of palliative, common palliative. What a shame. And you say you are a giant of Africa, there is nothing to show you are a giant. So for how many years? Every day Nigeria is declining, is going down. There is no progress just because of our leaders. They vote their wish 2023, but they did not give Peter Obi. They stoned the mandate. Are we going to continue like this? Other countries, they criticize all those great nations in the world, like America, France, UK. They criticize their government. Talk less of Nigeria government. So people cannot say anything about government when you have the right. You are in democracy. It's a freedom of you can speak. We are not a military regime. I don't really know if United Nations, they are seeing those things in Nigeria. They are hearing or they are, I don't know. People they are in pains. They are in pains. It's the one you hear. What about the one you don't hear? Look at Christmas and some people, they cannot travel to their home because of insecurity or because of hardship. It's very sad. Even the minimum wage they have pronounced, how many more, they have not yet paid. 77,000 naira, which is $44. Imagine a shame. South Africa, they are paying their citizens almost $200 something per month. Algeria, the same thing. It's common Ethiopia, the same thing. Nigeria, man, Nigeria is gone. It's only the citizens will take their country back. That is the only hope. Without that, there is no hope. Yes, only citizens will conclude one day. They will say enough is enough. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria World. Everybody, thank you.
Yes, Abdul Malik, thank you so much. I completely agree with you. Not only we will take our nation back, but the way we are going, I don't think we are serious in any way. Because can't get power with just by fiasco or by words of mouth. It's through political parties and participation in politics. But now look at the people in politics. See Labour Party people that were elected. Are they not the most disgraceful people? Are they not worse than people in other political parties? Labour Party everywhere has gone silent. There's even no coordination. I beg. Black Panther Jare, make you open your mic when you talk to us.
We're gonna relax now. We're not. You did the frustrate, but we'll relax.
That Labour Party on their own. Just okay. Imagine PDP and APC. We know so all those people now so them be. But people will come power and don't forget the people will use Labour Party take come. They don't spend money like people for PDP they spend. These were just normal regular people. We just use the wave of Peter Obi, the name of His Excellency Peter Obi, to enter power. Yet they are still not doing something. Like all those PDP, APC, we understand, okay, before you then give you ticket, you will go see chairman, you go see this one, bribe. Yeah, even if Labour Party they do the same thing, but you can't compare what they do to other to APC and PDP. Now you are there. What's so difficult? If you still talk the good thing or you talk anything where you talk, you know go stop them say you know go they get your allowance. But now they're already satanically thinking of how to come the second time. The ones who want the camp, don't they decamp? Even say those state house of assembly now, they don't start to the decamp. All of them want to go join Okpewolo. Okpewolo, they never even know the direction where in Abeg. These guys.
Well, look, this is make me they laugh at that. You know, all these decamping, they make me they laugh. You see, thank you for giving me opportunity once again.
Everybody, they look at step by step. You don't go there, count the just now. Waiting.
You see, you know how they laugh.
People come to your position.
You know how they laugh. the Nigerian politicians,
No.
they seem not to impress me. They go the path where they always talk every time. They not go change. The day they go change,
Okay, now. See the PDP guy, for example, now. They remove your local government chairman. I'm not even debating whether it is right or wrong or whatever. But as a PDP member, you are supposed to be championing that cause now in the House of Assembly there. But you are busy decamping to the same person. We remove our local government chairman. You people are not challenging it. Even if it is right or if it is wrong, at least as a political party now, challenge them. So that the governor knows anything we want to do, there are people that are watching. I mean, Black Panther, and talk to us, Jerry.
You talk like my friend. You know why? You know why they laugh? These people, they don't impress me. Oh. They go the thing where they talk. They go that part. Can you off your mic?
Yeah,
they go that part. The reason why they go that part is because of the lust for money. All this thing is wrapped around money. Is wrapped around that there's poverty. Poverty is not what you see. It's in the mindset of every human being. More poverty mentality is still in the heart, in the mind of all these politicians. You see, so the best word to describe them in normal situation. Let us not go on that criminal side. They are the most lazy people in the entire world. One, they cannot think. They cannot reason. Their focus is just how to get that money into their pocket. That's all. They've lost. Look, let me tell you guys, we are still talking about country. You see, when we are still talking about country, they are not seeing a country. They are seeing a farmland. That's what they are saying. It is we that are seeing a country. They are not seeing a country. They are seeing an opportunity just to go there, take what you want, and go. It's like it's not important to them. The country, this thing you see that we call country, is not important to them. I don't know if we are getting what I'm thinking. Because if it is important to them, by now you have lost a generation, 32 of them. The flag of Nigeria should be halfway for the next 7 days. 32 kids that will fly the flag in the next generation. Not even the ones that are here. The next and the next. And we've lost them. You think you can recover? And the flag is still flying up there. And you people think you have a nation. I just laugh at people. I laugh at many of us. The politicians you have in Nigeria, the reason why I say they cannot change, it's not that even religion cannot change them. Even if you kind of go church now, they can't change. You know why? They are not seeing a country. They are not looking at it. They are looking at something, an investment. They are looking at investment. They are looking at a place where they are coming to take something out of it if they comply with the policies of the company. Look, if you say this is a country, if you say we are a country, you see, everybody will not be looking at how to plunge this country down. Look at what they are doing now. Down. They are plunging it down. The last time I spoke about judiciary, I told you that we are using colonial judicial system. There's this professor that spoke, that the man in charge of human rights organization in Nigeria before, who is a lecturer in Harvard. The man said we are still using colonial era laws. It's still imbibed. That is the foundation of our judiciary. It's still what they are using.
Not be all the Kalu they talk so.
Yes, Ojikalu. It's still what if you listen to his interview in channels, you see that man was so sad that even SAN is taking this case as a criminal case. The man explained one thing, that way you criminalize what they call it, that thing Naija was when he read out here. The way he explained it, I need Naija, please, you go and listen to that man. He's a professor of law in Harvard University. He explained that criminality in that case is not even existing in the world. It's not existing again. That most countries have expunged it out of their laws. But he doesn't know how the Nigerian judicial say how they cripple them into Ekiti State. Ekiti State don't even have it. They've already removed it. They've already expunged the law that is no longer existing in Ekiti State again. That's one surprising thing. It's no longer existing in Ekiti State again. And our SAN now criminalize it in Ekiti State. And now they discover that they have discovered it because the man spoke. Now they've changed it. They now went and brought a colonial law that was that I don't know where they were put it from. They now brought it. They now charged Uncle Dele on that law. That is what they are doing now. Now they want Uncle Dele to apologize so that they can step the case down, because now they know that there's no way throughout that case they go lose that case, because the first step, if they can't go Supreme Court, they go lose, because the first step has been breached. They have stolen. They have already told a lie in the first step. So if you move the case to anywhere, any court, you don't already air. Your case don't go forward again. Now they are waiting for Uncle Dele to apologize. That's why they say they gag him up to make you no talk, make you not do anything again. And if you look at this case, now I round up with this thing. I want everybody to go and extra listen to Kalu and extra this case again. Like I said before, this case no dey go anywhere. And I thank God, Uncle Dele, as I see him, Uncle Dele don't win this case. Whether they like it or they don't win the case. I rest my case. I want to thank everybody. I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we wish you the same, Black Panther, and thank you for that final submission. At this point in time, we've come to the end of this broadcast today. I want to quickly seize this opportunity to thank everybody that has stayed with us all through, and even the people that connected but have left. We want to wish you.
Brother Chris, sorry for cutting you. Sorry. I want to say I forgot. I just forgot. Sorry. Madam Deborah, I'm so elated today. I'm happy for you, and God has a purpose for everything. You are going to come out smiling, walking like every one of us. And I want to say Merry Christmas to you, your family, your mom and your dad and your sibling. May God bless every one of you. Enjoy the Christmas and have a glorious New Year. Thank you.
Yes, I thank you, Black Panther. Like I talk, and time don't go. Make I just quick say everybody for comment section. I greet all of you. God will bless you now. Tomorrow we will call on our name as we did done before. I'm Johnson Emmanuel. Anyhow, I see you there, Madam Love Maduka, Madam Peggy Modi. Who did there again, Madam Ame Bright, and Agio Deborah. I can see you there, blazingly, charmingly. Thank you. Thank you, Agio Deborah. A Sule, yeah, that's the governor. We became married for US. We became married for Kogi, Nasarawa State. Thank you so much. And Madam Tusabi, thank you. And Tony Africa, I greet you, Abuazi. And who be that? Irene Finest, the finest of them all. I greet you, Madam Irene, the finest. All of una do well for today, and God will bless una. And the people will make and come the panel today. Madam Rita, you come before, but you don't come out. Mashallah, Paul Dua, Abdul Malik, and the Black Panther. I greet all of you now. So, Oga Naija Watch, make I salute you well. And before I salute you, I see Sendam, I greet you well. Mr. Naija Watch, thank you once again for this opportunity where you give us, we want to talk to our people. And the good Lord continue to bless you. And after I don't greet Naija Watch, I will greet some more. Make I fit greet our mommy diaspora where like Udua they talk Ije Norisi. Yes, that's mommy in diaspora. Mommy diaspora, thank you so much for being who you are, for being a shiny jewel in this turbulent time, for standing up for what is good at every point in time. Every day you've been doing this. We want to appreciate you from the depth of our heart. May the good Lord continue to bless you and grant you all your expectations far, far, far beyond whatever you must have wished for. We want to say we love you from the depth of our heart. We want to say we appreciate you. We want to say we treasure you. We want to say we appreciate your presence here every day. It's an inspiration for all of us. And what a wonderful mother you are. Thank you so much, Mommy Diaspora. And we know we'll see you tomorrow. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, you want to permit me to invite Oga Naija to close the broadcast before we begin to say later today we go see. We still have 6 minutes to do that. Mr. Naija, you can quickly jump in. But if you're not immediately available, ladies and gentlemen, okay.
Ida, I'm here.
Yeah, no, man, I want to go enjoy. We trust you.
No, I don't want to play with talk. Say we go see later today.
No, I'm here. You see, normally, because Christmas is around the corner, long hours should be cut short for now.
Good.
And, as we all do, so it's better. So a maximum of 3 hours is just okay this festive period, I beg. Once we are done, then we round up so that we can have time to do something else. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much, Oga Chris. Thanks for being there. Yes.
How's your family now? How's your family?
They are fine. Everybody's fine.
Okay.
You can't have here this boy.
Which one be Tapia? I beg, go rest, go sleep.
Black Panther, I beg.
Go sleep.
Calm down, I beg. You see,
remember, for Nigeria, you harass us as your politicians, they harass us.
The only stubborn brother we have.
Now you be number one. Oh.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, Black Panther. I appreciate you. Thank you, Amashola, for coming in today. Mr. Oduwa, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Abdul Malik. Thank you, Madam Rita, for coming in as well. And thank you once again, Oga Chris. Madam Deborah, you called in earlier on. Thank you very much. Tony Africa, you've called in. I love God is my strength. You called in. God bless you all. I appreciate every one of you. I would like us to move on right now. My people right there on the comment section. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you for all that you do. I appreciate you very much. Abu Azi, thank you very much. Thanks for all that you do, Mother Iris Finest. You were there with us earlier on. Thank you very much. God bless you. Gio Deborah, thanks for coming into the panel today. It was good to see you smiling. Happiness will never cease from your life in the mighty name of Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you, Madam Amen Bright. Appreciate you. Thank you, everyone right there, Sendan, and many, many others. And God will bless you. Now, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Madam Tusabi, thank you very much. Appreciate you all. All right, we've come to the end of this broadcast. My people, allow us to end the show right now so we can continue again from where we stop by tomorrow, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. So we're going to endeavor to join us. Even go reach Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, we are here. So we'll just do what we can, to just get along with the festive period. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you very much. Have a good night and bye for now.
Corner